Hey everyone, thanks again for coming out to the show this week. It's been another great adventure. We got a raid target that we are going to be heading off to. So, show them all the love, give them everything that we got for our emotes, purple hearts, etc., whatever you can do. And we will see you guys next. Sorry, I'm being informed this is the start of the show. We'll switch gears and play the intro. 1 second. Hello. All right. It's actually Wednesday. We're actually going to be playing tonight. We're not sending you off on a raid. JK. That was Yotts' idea.
Got him.
Decider, I've got a question. What was that like 3-4 hours ago? Like, how we were all playing, Pathfinder all that time.
Yeah,
Is that just practice?
Oh, I didn't tell you guys?
Or were we supposed, did you just not stream that?
Nuh-uh.
Session 0.5.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to kill that guard this time.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, good.
That went down really badly.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't really know what you guys were going to do with Luna's corpse from there, so, I mean...
you just got to find one nice necromancer, boom goes dynamite, back in the game.
Yeah, but you're going to have to preserve it.
Game.
You're going to have to preserve it
Zombie
for a while.
Evie, please.
Zombie Evie.
Oh, she could be
Zombie
Zombie
Evie.
Bear.
Zombie bear. Yeah.
Zombie bear.
Zombear. Evie Zombear. I can't do it today. It's just there's too many words. Anyway, hello everyone. It's great to have you. Welcome to another exciting week of 50 Shades of Crimson. This week's episode is called Truth and Ladders. That's what it's called. Yes, I wrote it myself. Anyway, let's say,
Sure?
Like shoots and ladders.
you got it. He finally got it. He
Oh my
did it.
god. It took me like 30 minutes to figure that out.
Amazing. Well, let's say hello to the cast, our lovely cast down here, and let's start with the man who's getting it all, RemovedDisc.
I don't know. You said the name like right off the bat, like as soon as you started, and I was like, I don't get it. I really am I missing something? It's a shoots and ladders.
You're kidding, right? Like you actually did get it, like right?
No, I only just got it.
No, you're lying, right?
No, I promise you.
No, you serious? You serious? Can I sense motive on this?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Roll me a sense motive.
I'm gonna roll a sense motive real quick. For the record, it's a 2.
Well, with the 2, I wouldn't usually give you this answer, but considering I'm telling the truth,
No.
you believe me.
My lord.
No, I seriously didn't get it until.
I can't with these youngins anymore. I just can't.
I mean, I played Shoots and Ladders like once.
Once. Back in my day, it was the only game that existed. All right.
It was
Back
the
in
only
my
free
day-
app on the store.
Back in my day, we played Mousetrap, and it took 6 hours to set up, and we loved it. Yeah.
Fucking Mousetrap, though.
Best game ever.
I always wanted Mousetrap. My parents wouldn't buy it for me.
Mousetrap was good. Loop and Louie was fun.
Loop and Louie.
Loop and Louie.
Don't break the
I
ice.
played Mousetrap a lot.
What was the one with the elephant that shot the butterflies out of its schnoz and then you had to catch
Oh
them?
yeah.
Yeah.
What was that one?
Ah.
Desna the elephant.
Oh,
Wow.
Dizzy Dinosaur.
What? Dizzy Dinosaur? I
Dizzy
Hungry
Dinosaur.
Hippos.
Hungry Hippos is one of my
Hungry
favorite.
Hippo.
Yeah.
No, Dizzy Dinosaur was a board game, but as you were moving around the board, there was this little wind-up like dinosaur. It was called a Brontosaurus at the time.
Oh, okay.
And and if you landed on a certain space, you had to wind up the dinosaur, and it would like literally like move all around the board in this like totally crazy pattern. And if it knocked you off your space, you had to go back to the beginning.
You know what one was? You know what one of my favorites was? Crossfire. You'll get caught up in it. Crossfire. You ever see those commercials?
Yes, it did.
Oh yeah.
Man, Crossfire was so badass.
Anyone
yeah.
want to guess what I'm drinking?
Did you see the?
Oh, well, I already know. I can't
Clear.
guess.
It's
Clear
such a
is
nice
correct.
glass too. The most
Yep.
appropriate
Oh, yeah.
flute.
And you
A nice
out.
flute.
I say what? A who? A brute?
A nice champagne flute
Ah, but what's in the
Can you
champagne?
play it though?
for my prosecco.
Ah,
I love
Prosecco.
Prosecco.
Sounds
Ah.
nice.
Well, anything else fun and exciting going on with you and your Prosecco?
Absolutely nothing.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for coming this week. It would have been weird without you. I don't know why.
I've been sitting here waiting for the last week.
He usually
He
is.
hasn't moved.
Yeah, I believe it. I
Well,
believe
he's in
it.
a cell.
Spit my
What's he going
food
to do?
What's that? Your mouth is full, MandaManda? All right, MandaManda, let's talk to you.
No! It's almost
Don't
gone.
show
I'm chewing,
weakness.
sort of.
All right, we'll give you 30 seconds, but we're all going to be staring directly at you.
No,
One.
I'm good. It's gone.
How's it going?
Hi. Good. I want to show something really cool that I got
please.
today. Well, one of the things I got yesterday, so yesterday I went down to the comic book store and I got this.
Oh, it's green screened out.
Tasha's. Oh, is it green screened out?
A little bit.
Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. Okay, it's the alt cover, but
Nice.
sorry if you can't totally see it. But I talked with a guy that was there, and I was telling him how I've been trying to find the alternate art covers for like a few different things, like the
Oh.
Player's Handbook and
Yes.
Monster Manual. Like they had that pack a couple of years ago, and on Amazon it's selling for like over $300 right now.
Just buy
and
that.
copies of Xanathar's Guide to Everything are selling for over $300 alone. This guy at the comic book store, like that runs it, he gave me the whole set, the Monster Manual
Ooh.
and the Dungeon Master's Guide
Oh.
and the Player's
Oh, those are nice looking
Handbook
books too.
Damn.
Nice.
Holy cow!
Dang.
and the Xanathar's Guide to Everything, which is like
Yeah.
super rare, I guess. And he sold it all to me for like unwrapped for like really cheap. And I pretty much cried in the comic book store today because
That's amazing.
So did he write his number on the inside or something? What was his motivation? Yo, call
no,
me.
that would have been
Clearly,
that
we
would have
have
been
shared
funny.
interests.
No, he was just really nice, and I frequent there. I get all my D&D stuff there, Pathfinder stuff there, and yeah, he's just trying to get rid of all his stuff, and I'm really obsessed
Wow.
with alt covers right now, the 5e alt covers. So I don't know. That's like my highlight of my week right now is I got a bunch of really cool looking stuff, and
Oh, wow.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just really excited about
Oh,
it.
wow.
Even though it's not Pathfinder related, but
Yeah, no,
Whatever
that's
it takes
awesome.
close.
Hey, if you ever come across it, what I've actually been looking for, and I have been unable to find it, I check for it at every card shop and like gaming store I go to and stuff like that, is a first edition Pathfinder GM screen. Cannot find them anywhere.
Oh, I had
I
one.
just bought a second edition one. I was gonna say
Yeah.
if you said second edition, I would send it to
I
you.
see
But
the second edition ones everywhere I go, but I can't find
Yeah.
a first edition one. That's
Damn,
what I
I
want.
had one.
Yeah. What'd you do to it?
It's probably at my parents' house in their bookshelf, but
I know where they
I'll
live.
take a
Oh,
look.
I gotta go. I'm gonna go get it.
you don't know where
Stream's
they live
canceled.
is
Bye.
the thing.
I know where
Bye.
they live sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
So that counts. Yeah, but if you ever see one, let me know because I want it. So
definitely.
Anyone out there in chat who can procure one,
Mm-hmm.
GM decider.
yes, I am willing to pay upwards of free for it.
$1,000.
What's that gift sub? Is that what it's worth?
Yeah, I will gift sub anyone who gives me one.
Can you imagine? Jeez.
Deal, right? Oh well, that's awesome. Man, what a find! Those are really nice books too. Good score.
Thanks. I was really excited. So
Yeah, Fantastic. Let's say hello to Luna.
Me.
What's
Hi.
up? Hey.
How's it going?
Good. I made myself a very large Pepsi and rum.
Damn,
Nice.
son.
Yeah.
I was really sad. I went downstairs before we got started. I went downstairs to go make myself a gin and tonic, and I was all out of tonic.
Oh.
So
So
straight
that was
gin.
really-
Yeah, I was gonna
that
say,
was
so
really
it's all
sad.
gin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh well. I gotta go grocery shopping soon anyway, so I will be picking up some more, and then I will be all set.
You're back in the game, just like that.
Back in the game, just like that.
Yeah.
Slightly less cool than the books that Manda got, but still very exciting for me is I got some fun stuff in the mail this week. I got these two very nice new treasures from Arcane Spectacles.
Those are nice.
Yes.
Ooh.
I let them pick the colors for me. I said, I don't care what colors, just send me dice bolts.
Nice.
And so this one is just like the standard dice vault that you can buy on there. I already put some dice in there, as you can see.
Nice dice too.
Thanks. I got those at PAX.
Yeah.
And then this one is one that has the resin top on it, which is very pretty.
Ooh.
That's
nice.
beautiful.
nice.
It looks
It's
like the
really
ocean.
pretty.
Yeah.
It does. And it's kind of hard to tell, but the top is actually dark blue. It's not black. So it's dark blue and light blue. And then, I've got some dice in there too.
Hey, guys.
So
Nice.
yeah. So I'm very
Nice.
excited.
Nice.
And then what? Okay. And then I got a candle that I was going to show off today, but it's somewhere hiding right now, and I can't remember where I set it down.
But it's
on
on
Twitter,
fire.
But I posted a picture of it on Twitter, and I posted a
beautiful.
picture of it in the Discord. I got a really cool looking D20 candle from the Fabled Flame on
That's
Etsy.
so cool.
Yeah, it's really neat looking. So either check out my Twitter or check out the picture in Discord. It's really, that was like a mystery box. She called it an ugly mystery box, and I was like, I don't know why this is ugly. It looks pretty nice to me. So
Yeah.
it's kind of funny. I pulled it out. My daughter goes, it's like candy corn colored, and I'm like, you're not wrong. So, but it's really pretty, and it looks like a D20.
That's
So,
all right. You're
yeah,
gonna
it's
light
fun.
it on fire anyway, so
Yeah,
it's
maybe.
all good. Super awesome. Talking bookcase, to answer your question, it is Captain Morgan Gold Spiced Rum. So. Oh,
It's
look,
a baby.
it's a baby. Well, I'm sorry, Luna, if you weren't
Baby
done, but
stream.
we gotta switch it over to
No,
the
that's
baby.
okay, baby.
All right, baby, you got anything to say to us?
Plastic baby.
Say your words.
Does,
Try it. Nothing. Strong silent type.
Aw.
does she know any words yet?
She sometimes says something that kind of sounds like mama, but she's really upset about it.
Ooh.
It's like, "Oh, mama."
Oh, so sad.
Yeah, it's really sad. It like breaks your heart.
Oh, that's adorable. I guess we could say hello to you too. How's it going?
Hey, pretty good.
Yeah.
My news is that today, this little monster right here, who
No.
won't look at the camera, look at the camera. There you go. Well, that's a little better. She's 6 months old today.
I cannot
How
believe
wild is that?
That's 6 months.
How wild.
That's
6 whole
crazy.
months.
That's gone by so fast.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
And now, hopefully, her mother will take her back.
Just
But
just
No,
picture.
Speaking
she's
of-
gonna be on stream the whole time.
there she goes. Bye.
Bye, baby.
now
Just
babies
throw her out of frame.
Babies are
but
the
next time
ones-
you need to have her in like green pajamas, so she just like green screens out, so
Floating
it's just a
baby
baby
Great
red.
head.
idea. Someone send me a link to a baby green screen suit,
Yeah.
please. In
I can't
in
remember.
other
For
news,
babies.
I can't remember. Are
It-
babies the ones that always land on their feet, or is that something
pretty
else?
sure that's
Yes.
babies.
Okay.
Probably
Yeah,
babies.
that's
And
definitely
peanut butter
babies.
toast.
Okay, gotcha. All right, cool.
Right.
Just making sure.
They
Peanut
taste
butter
like
toast
really good.
lands on his feet.
Always.
Yes.
That's one of
Oh,
those
every
weird
time.
laws
Does
of
it-
the universe.
Wait, does it grow feet and then land on it, or does it
Yep.
like? How does that happen?
Technically, yes.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
Youngins, they don't understand.
they don't. But he's still learning. Give him time.
I've never thrown
He's
peanut
trying.
butter toast.
Well,
It's
now
because
you
you're
know
too
what to
busy
do.
with your avocado toast.
Oh,
True, and not buying houses because like the avocado toast is too expensive.
Oh, But yeah, so what was some of the other news you had? Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, that took a little bit to get through.
Oh, it's all good.
I'll be quick, but exciting, life-changing news in our household. My wife got offered partnership in a law firm.
Woo! That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, wild.
That is so cool.
But that just
Congratulations.
means she has 8 times more work to catch up on before the
Nice.
transition.
That means her name's gonna be like on like a thing, and then she's gonna
Okay.
have to come up.
Mrs. Yotts.
She's gonna have to come up with a catchy
Mrs.
jingle.
Yotts and Associates.
Yeah.
Can we write the jingle for their law firm? Can we do it?
I
Yeah,
don't see
let's
how
do it.
we couldn't.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
absolutely yes.
All right, I'm gonna partner up with you. I just purchased the all plugins version of FL Studio, so
Well,
I'm ready.
the sky is the limit, sir.
Exactly, that's right.
Which can be the quote for her prices.
Oh, I love it. That's awesome.
That's
news.
it for me. Thank you.
Yeah, congrats to her. So that is definitely life changing, and
It's wild.
yeah, wish you guys the best moving forward. So
Thanks.
yeah. And I think that's everyone. So let's get. I'm just kidding, Katiemaechen. How's it going?
Fine. Everything's fine. Just freaking fine.
Whoa, why are you so upset? You're acting like I forgot you or something. Wait, did
But
you guys hear something?
I did.
It sounded like someone was trying to talk. I didn't hear it. Anyway,
is
let's-
Ada trying to talk again?
you never know these days.
Silly
No.
cats.
No, doing good today. Glad to be doing anything that's not an 8-hour meeting.
Oh gosh,
So
8-hour
instead,
meeting.
this is just a 4-hour meeting. So that's fine.
Oh.
We've worked it down to 3.5 these days.
Get trim here. But no, excited to be here. Excited to play.
Hell yeah, excited to have you as always, and especially where we left off because we were like mid conversation with you, and
Oh yeah.
I'm loving how your character's reacting to everything. So
Like no. Existence is suffering. I'm gonna be in a corner.
I honestly can't wait to get back and just see how you handle the rest of it.
Oh Jesus Christ, superstar.
With that being said, why don't we get some D20 rolls?
Heck yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
18.
9.
30.
5.
Did you say 30?
I heard a
No.
30.
11. Thank God.
Ooh, that means Evie is the winner.
Aw.
Of course I am. Stuff happened.
Ooh,
And
that
then
is
we
true.
ended.
That is very true. All right, excellent. Well, let's get
All
right
right.
back into it. No
Thanks.
sense waiting any longer.
When you have a perfect answer, why look for anything else?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you didn't tell me how detailed the description had to be. So,
I'm gonna
True.
go executive decision on this and say a little more detail. Just a smidge.
Yotts,
No, you do what you want.
I am a strong, independent woman, and I don't need no man.
Yeah.
I'm out. And for that reason, I'm out. We'll just-
I love you. Decide or don't leave. All right. So we started, and we were all in a panic because we thought that Oscar's family was dead. But guess what? They're not dead. That was good. Yay!
Surprise.
Yay.
Surprise!
They're getting better.
Not quite dead yet.
Not quite dead yet. And so then we were talking with them, and Chrysidia showed up with some guards. It was Chrysidia, yes,
Yes,
yeah.
correct. Got
Chrysidia
it.
showed up with some guards, and we were like, "Oh my God, what are you doing here?" And she's like, "Oh my God, what are you doing here?"
Yeah, oh my
and
god.
Samesies. Well,
and that was exactly how the conversation went.
Yeah.
You'll have to go back and check the VOD. And then, so we were trying to figure out why she was there. She was trying to figure out why we were there. We were like, well, we got a letter to come and see Oscar. And so here we are. And she's like, oh, and what's she doing here talking about Isabo? And lo and behold, Isabo and Markt'ov are being accused of murder.
So yeah,
it's
it was
a regular Wednesday.
yeah, it was totally like, you know, you were like, what are you doing here, Chrissy? This is so crazy. She's like, oh my God, what are you guys doing here? I was supposed to arrest you guys. It's crazy.
Wasn't just Markt'ov the murderer, and then Isabo's like just for
Accomplice.
being sketchy.
Yeah.
For looking for Oscar. For Oscar.
Possible accomplice, seen gathering a lot of information about Osgar, and then, some weird things happened to him that maybe Markt'ov did. So, yeah. No biggie.
I mean, I think the chat settled it when they largely voted that yes, he did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. Which is
Well, I mean, it wasn't his fault. You see the Greys, they came in.
we're gonna get back into that. Just you wait until we start. All
This
right.
also had something to do with it, I'm sure.
And the Order of the Rings. I haven't forgotten about them.
Yep.
The Order of the Ring Bearer.
Oh yes, correct. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, so you guys met up and you had some exchanges, and Markt'ov and Bo are maybe arrested.
Maybe.
And then what happened from there?
Let's see. From there, we were like, oh my God, did they actually do it? And then I don't remember what happened after that.
They took you back to the Citadel Volshank.
And we all got interrogated.
Yes.
That was fun.
Yes.
And mostly they were just shocked to have Oscar in the building. They were all like, oh my God, it's Oscar and he's so cool. And and so they all wanted to know about like all the fights that he'd been in. And then poor Shula went and had to tell this whole big story about like what had happened when we got up that morning. And that there was a sudden hole in the side of the inn, and we had no idea why.
There's a hole in my inn, dear Evie.
Dear
That hole was always there.
Yeah. And then from there, we also had to explain that the inn owner was really mad at Markt'ov, not for blowing a hole in the inn, but because he taught the kitchen staff about smashed potatoes. And so that didn't go over very well with her. So Shula explained the whole story from her perspective of what we had done that morning, and then I went in and told pretty much the same exact story. And then when we all ended up in the back room, everybody was going like, "Oh my God, Oscar, I still can't believe that you fought all those people." And he was like, "Yeah, there was definitely 101 of them, and I took them all on myself." And yes.
And I believe we left off with the interrogation of the accused, Markt'ov the Collector, while Isabo is getting acquainted with her legal counsel, Phil, the orc.
Who's been a lawyer for 10 hours?
10 hours, yes.
10 whole hours.
Yep. He is wearing
Killing
a
it.
suit, and he has
This
some
is gonna be
nice
great.
glasses. Yeah.
And he's an orc in a
he's an
suit.
Orc lawyer. Yeah.
Orc lawyer.
Yeah, he's got, and we left off with him making the promise to Isabo, who is currently crying in her cell, saying, "Don't worry, everything's gonna be just fine." So, yeah, great recap. Thank you. We are gonna get sure it was absolutely.
Best one I've ever done.
I did really like your first version, though.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Stuff happened, and then we finished.
Amen. All right.
It's true.
So let's get right back into it. So where we last left off, we had Isabo crying in a corner as Phil was kind of explaining his view on everything and trying to come up with ways to get out of it. But he just seems to be a very confused orc who doesn't really understand anything that's going on. But he, as he like wishfully stands proud and looks at you and says, "Everything's gonna be just fine." And he like points at you and winks with a smile.
Please, like, point back at
You just point back at him. He goes, "Well, I think we've talked about everything we can here, and I'll just go tell him that you like it in the cell and you want to stay."
No, thank you.
Wait.
If you could tell them I'd like to leave, if you could also ask them if it's an actual crime to ask for somebody, I would like feedback on that.
Wait, you committed a crime?
Well, they claim I did. I say I didn't.
This is interesting. I shouldn't be making friends with your kind.
Takes all kinds to build a world, man.
true. I should go build a world. Well, you know what?
You might have better luck with that, yes.
All right. Well, you've inspired me, Isabo the criminal. I'm going to go try to build a world. And with that,
It's
he
like,
just...
I'm still just like kind of like dry heaving and just watching him going like,
yeah, he starts marching off proud, and he goes to like tip a hat at the guard standing near the door, but he's not wearing one, and he just like does the motion anyway, and he just like walks out. And with that, we're gonna go back over to Markt'ov, who is currently being interrogated by Chrysidia. So
Yes.
So Chrysidia's been listening to you talk about these greys that abduct you on occasion, but you're friends with them or something, and the Order of the Ring Bearer, who clearly had some part in all of this. And I can't remember exactly where we left off, but I believe you've gotten up to the point of how your alibi is you are with the Greys, correct?
For the first one, yes.
Okay. So Chrysidia is like just kind of like trying to take notes. The guard in the corner is also trying to take notes on everything, and she's just like, okay, all right. So explain to me what happened during the second explosion. I know you said there was a bunch of men there, and you guys were...
Sure. But in order to really get into that, I think I have to explain a little bit more about the Order of the Ring Bearer. So several decades ago, when I was first born, my parents, they were in the room with me, of course. And then somebody came in with a cloak. I'm told, I don't remember this, of course. And he said, I have a ring. And my parents were like, oh, cool. And he was like, I am a member of the Order of the Ring Bearers, and that child is marked. And they were all like,
So he's
oh,
you
that's
were
a
marked?
good... Yes, he said that I was marked by the Order of the Ring Bearers. So I
Okay.
think they're trying to kill me. Anyway,
They mark you at
the
birth.
parents were like, oh, that's a great name for him, Markt'ov. That's a great name. So they named me Markt'ov. So then a couple of years later, when I was around 5, I was playing in the yard and I found a ring on the ground, and I put it on and I saw the wonders of the universe. And then I took it off because it was scary. I lost that ring and never found it again. Wish I could find it. But that is what they're trying to find, I'm pretty sure.
So they were trying to find the ring on... So they were coming to you to find the ring?
Well, because of course I have this connection with the ring.
Interesting. Okay. You know what?
I am the one who can bear the ring.
A ring bearer, if you will.
No, I'm the one who is able to bear the ring. They are the Order of the Ring Bearers because they are looking for the ring bearer, which is me.
So you are the bearer of the ring bearer's ring.
Yeah, well, I don't bear it anymore. I used to bear it.
The
once.
previous bearer of the ring bearer's ring.
Yes.
She notes that down.
Are you getting all this down? Okay, good.
She just writes that out, and she's like, would you mind giving me a moment?
Of course.
And she's like, okay. And she signals the guard to come with, and they both exit the room.
At this point, Markt'ov just starts laughing.
So they lock the door as they
She's like, what's so funny?
yeah, they lock the door as they leave.
Yeah, I wait for them to leave before I start laughing, but I'm
Okay.
I can barely contain it.
So you can still kind of hear Chrysidia outside the door, and she's like, all right, just go get him, and we'll figure out some answers here. And the guard's like, yes, ma'am. And you hear him walk away, and all of a sudden you kind of hear a voice start to approach, and he's like, I'm gonna change the world. Chrysidia is like, whoa, Phil, where are you going? He's like, Isabo, she inspired me, that criminal. She said I can go change the world. And I'm gonna do it. No, Phil, you're her counsel. You have to, let me turn you around. I'm just gonna turn you around, and I'm gonna send you back, and just figure out, if she needs a defense. All right?
Chrysidia!
Yes, Markt'ov.
I could be her defense.
No, you can't.
He keeps trying to say I'm guilty. He's not helpful.
So she's just like, all right, just get back in there. Try and help her. Your job is to defend her. Defend, okay? All right. Thank you. Gosh, these people the queen have appointed to defend them. It just, anyway. And you hear her stomp away. A minute or two goes by, and all of a sudden you hear the door unlock, Markt'ov, and Chrysidia comes in with the guard that was originally there, and another gentleman. He's wearing a feathered hat, nice brim and everything, and he's got a lute with him, and he like walks in, and he stands over in the corner, and Chrysidia sits down across the way from you.
I'm gonna look at his hands specifically. Is he bearing a ring?
Roll your perception.
Okay. Oh god, give me 1 second. There it goes. That'll be a 19 minus 1 for 18.
That's enough to see that this gentleman does not have any rings on him.
Okay.
So Chrysidia sits down, and she like shuffles her notes real quick, and she looks you dead in the eye, and she goes, Markt'ov, I understand you're a bit of a collector, are you not?
Yes, I am.
One of the guards mentioned that you got a piece of his hair?
Why, yes, I did.
Interesting. And what was your intention with that hair?
I didn't really have an intention with the hair.
Okay. So it wasn't going to be some part of, I don't know, a spell of some kind, or, some kind of a component?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm willing to sell the hair, so maybe the buyer would have some sort of want for that, but it's not my fault.
Do you often do trades?
Of course.
Are you interested in more hair?
That depends.
Well, you see, my friend over here in the corner, Giuseppe, he has some very luscious hair. Giuseppe, if you would. And he takes off his hat, and he has very long, flowing blonde hair.
Interesting.
Would you be interested in a small piece of his hair?
How come? What in exchange for what?
That was me. Sorry, anyone who just heard a random notification from your Windows 10 computer. So she's like, well, since we're collecting, some things, non-consequential things, perhaps you'd be interested in, she pulls out a container and puts it on the table, just spitting in this jar for us.
No, thank you.
Oh, really? You're not interested in just spitting in this jar?
Spit for hair? Absolutely not. That is bad trade.
Okay. So, what can we do to get some of your spit?
So why would you want some of my spit?
Oh, for nothing. We just, no reason. We just like to collect it.
Well, I don't freely give my spit to people.
Okay. Well, what if I told you we could help prove your innocence with it?
I have some soap in my bag if you'd like to trade that for the hair.
All right, look.
I think that is a fair trade.
I think with a little bit of your spit, I can prove your innocence.
I think I can prove my innocence very well right here.
Very well.
I believe in the goddess Iomade, and she is the goddess of justice and all of that crap. All the things that you believe in and whatever. So, if I were the murderer or somebody who was not virtuous and goes around and steals and kills for fun or whatever, I wouldn't be able to use my paladin powers. So, therefore, if I can use my paladin powers right here, right now in front of you, I cannot have done the murders or the explosion.
Well, I'm not exactly ready to let you use your paladin powers in front of me. Oh, I got it. Cast a spell.
I can heal myself. I hold out my hand. Would you like to give me a little cut?
She looks around. She's like, I have a better idea. Would you excuse us again for a moment? I'm going to go get your friends.
Sure.
Alrighty. Thank you, Giuseppe, for your time. Would you mind go grabbing the other person? Giuseppe nods and walks out. Chrysidia and the guard walk out. Door locks behind him. you can hear her outside. She says, Giuseppe, go meet up with Phil and bring them in. And I'm going to go get his friends. So for Osgar, Evie, and Shula, all of a sudden the break room door opens and Chrysidia's there. And she looks at the three of you and she goes, if I could have you all back for a moment together, please.
Sure.
Okay.
Osgar, if you will.
All right, bros. I'll catch up with you later. High fives all around.
And they all just jump up. They're like, high five. All right.
Snap, 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 snap. And then I just walk in line.
All right. So Chrysidia, as she escorts you guys out of the room, she goes, all right, look, Markt'ov, has he ever talked to you guys about Order of a Ring Bearer? Has he ever mentioned his friends, I believe, that abduct him at night or anything? Anything like that? All right, well, if none of you want to talk, that's okay. Just come with me. I have a solution for everything. And she makes her way down the hallway there. And the guard that was with her is standing next to you guys. And he's like, if you would, please, all follow her.
I suppose. Is this going to be over anytime soon?
As soon as we can get an honest conversation out of Markt'ov, we think he might be more likely to give us the truth with you guys around.
I have a feeling he's giving you the truth already, but...
So you really
That's
think
just
he's
me.
abducted every night by apparently some kind of gray people with large eyes and a large head, and he's also hunted by people who wear rings in general.
I look down at my
Well-
hand, slip my ring off, and slide it in my pocket. Looking around.
I mean, I've seen some pretty strange things happen in my lifetime, and I don't really feel that it would be, I don't know, out of the ordinary. I think nothing surprises me anymore.
All right, well, you know what? Come with me and we'll find out. So she begins to escort you guys back to the interrogation room. Do you all go willingly?
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so and she unlocks the door and she opens it and she says, feel free, make yourselves comfortable in there. I know there's only 2 chairs, but you know, feel free. And as you all enter, she closes the door behind you and locks it. Around this time, Isabo Phil shows up again, and he goes, I think I changed the world.
Gets up and is kind of like pulling herself together a little bit. It's like, well, how'd you do that?
Well, you see, before when I was here, there was just me, you, and that guard over there. But now there's Giuseppe. And he just kind of like presents Giuseppe. And Giuseppe's like, hey.
Go back like, well, yeah, you're not wrong. That technically is different. So out of character, like I can see like the 3 of them have now entered the room, right?
Yes, yeah, you can see them, yeah.
Okay. I kind of like fix on them and like bolt up to the bars. I'm like, y'all got to get me out of here. I'm not made for prison.
Ah, it's perfect, actually. Chrysidia
I bruised like a peach.
Chrysidia sent us to collect you. So, the guard...
It's not for the gallows or anything, right? Like, do I just...
She didn't really
Go?
say, but I think if you did it, you should run as soon as that guard unlocks the door. That's my
It's a
counsel to you.
50-50 shot. Okay.
And the guard like looks at Phil. He's like, "Why? It's just why?" And he like looks in the cell and he's like, "Please don't run. That's very. How long have you been practicing? Like, never mind. I heard earlier. Anyway, Chrysidia wants to talk to you in the interrogation room. Please come with me." And he unlocks the cage and Sorry, I keep calling it a cage. Why do I keep doing that?
That's
Close
strange.
It's very
That
strange.
is strange.
I have worked with animals for too long in my life.
Well,
Anyway,
it is 50 Shades of Crimson after all. So.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah. He takes off the fluffy cufflinks from you, and
Nice.
Oh my god.
and he
Oh, wow.
he says right this way, and they all escort you out of the room, and they're heading towards the interrogation room. Do you go willingly?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So they get to the room, and and Chrysitia's there, and she's like, "Thank you, everyone, appreciate that," and opens up the door, and she says, "Bo, feel free to rejoin everyone here, and we'll be in just a moment."
Does she lock us again?
So yeah, as Isabo enters and the door closes, it locks behind.
I feel that it's very important to note that when everybody entered the room, Markt'ov was sitting on top of the table, cross-legged.
Okay, that's yeah.
I didn't expect
absolutely.
any less. I was
Yeah.
not surprised at all. But I'm having some concerns because 3 of us are not under arrest, but they're locking us in here. So I am going to go stand, I don't know, stand somewhere in the room and cast Detect Magic and close my eyes and focus on any magical auras, especially at the door.
Okay. Yeah, so if you're like pointing at the door and stuff, you do detect some magical auras in that direction. And if you are gonna like continue turning around and stuff, you do detect the occasional magical aura. If you continue to focus it,
I'm going to continue to focus until someone breaks my concentration. Hopefully no one in this room.
are you
I
keeping it?
immediately high five her. No.
Are you keeping it focused like towards the door, or are you like constantly changing direction?
It's just a burst, isn't it? It's just like or is it? No, it's a cone, not
It's a cone.
Yeah,
It's a
it's a cone.
cone.
That's right. Yes. So in a cone, towards the door, heading out
Okay,
that way.
cool. So that way you'd be able to tell if any magical presences approach the door.
Correct.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so you guys are all reunited inside of this interrogation room. Anything you guys want to say to each other? Excellent. All right, so a couple awkward minutes of silence pass. And,
Wait, is Phil and Giuseppe still in here with us?
no, it is just the 5 of you.
Okay.
I just kind of sit there like, have y'all ever been arrested before? Does this happen often?
Few
I'm
drunken disorderlies, but whatever.
I'm sitting on top of the table with my eyes closed, kind of like peering down, not like looking straight down or anything, but like my breathing is like really slow and controlled.
This is positive feedback. Okay.
You guys are weird.
I take a moment from my detecting magic just to say, this doesn't feel right. There's, I don't know, something. They have us in here like we're animals in a cage, and I don't know. I'm not comfortable with this. This isn't. I feel like something is about to happen. I'm getting a bad feeling as I continue
Trust
to.
me. Like, people are going to walk through that door in a few minutes. I've done this before. All we have to do is sign a bunch of autographs and we'll be on our way.
But that's you. I mean, not us.
This
We
breaks
haven't
Markt'ov's
filled-
concentration. He
we
starts
haven't
chuckling.
Yeah. Well, I'll be good. So, nice meeting you guys. If you come by again, just don't burn my house down. That's all.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't us.
Yeah, I mean,
look at you.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
I look at you, Shula, and I say, pretty sure?
Well, I mean, I know it wasn't.
The shadow of doubt has been cast.
No. And Shula tries to backtrack what she said, but I don't think that if it was any of us, I don't think that it was intentional. So
Well, yeah,
I
guess I don't
defended
really
you,
think it was
Markt'ov.
You guys.
Are you saying you burnt down the house?
No. You guys
It's like
saw
looking
me.
back and forth between them, confused. Like, what? Did they actually burn down my house? What the fuck?
No, this is all a huge misunderstanding. I mean, we had visuals on each other at every moment, so there's really no reason to suspect that it could have been any of us. Don't let these folks try to plant any kind of seeds of deception in us. I trust all of you.
Do
you guys want to-
For the love of Kate and Kaylin, don't let Phil represent us.
Do you guys want to hear the absolutely crazy story that I've been telling them?
It has been
Yeah.
pretty good. Y'all might want to hear this shit.
I go and I explain everything from the Greys all the way up to the Order of the Ring Bearer and everything. I tell them everything.
Do you explain to them like it as if it's truth, or do you explain it to them as if you've just been like creating this story?
Is there like a window in this room or like a mirror or anything like that?
No, actually.
Okay. It was pretty easy to hear them in the hall, so I'd probably explain it to them like it's the truth.
Okay, so yeah. So anyone who wants to can roll me a sense motive. First of all, hold on. I'm pretty positive, but I haven't asked you. Out of character, you're bullshitting, right?
100%, 100,000%.
I like how you had to ask.
I had to make sure.
I didn't read your backstory,
I
so
did.
Man.
I did,
I
but
feel
it's
like that
been
would
a
have been in
while.
there.
It's been a while, and most of the time I was reading it, I was on like planes and stuff, so I was really like, traveling everywhere, and it's been a while, so I just had to make sure I didn't forget.
Yeah,
but anyone who
definitely
wants
no
to,
Greys and...
I just like straight up
16%
choose to believe him.
Huzzah.
and
Should I bluff?
please, and you know what?
13 plus 5 for 18.
I'm even gonna give you a little bonus, Markt'ov.
No.
Okay, 11 plus 2 for 13.
Okay. Let's see here. So we've got a sense motive from Bo and Shula. Did anyone else want a sense motive, or you just?
I am working on it. I had to go find it in my skills.
Okay, gotcha.
That's a 7.
Nice.
I
Okay.
believe him.
I just straight up choose to believe him, and
Excellent.
I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, like nodding along, like, whoa.
Evie and Osgar, you totally believe him. Bo, you get the sense that he's kind of making some things up, but Shula, you definitely know he's bullshitting.
Well, that's a really interesting story. Very entertaining. They were asking. I think they were asking me about that. Were they, Dave? Were they asking me about that?
They were when Chrysidia escorted you guys out of the break room there.
Yeah, Chrysidia was questioning us about your story, and I kind of went along with it, so we got your back.
It's the truth, and I'm not saying anything otherwise.
Sure, wink.
And as you say that, all of a sudden you hear a light knock on the door, and as it
Come in!
as you yell, "Come in!" The door unlocks, and as it swings open, before you is a very large, very burly man, covered in all sorts of different tattoos and stuff. Bald, big beard, and he like cracks his knuckles as you guys see him in front of the door, and he looks at all of you, and in this deep, booming voice, he goes, "Peace be upon all of you. It's a pleasure to meet you." And he walks in, and as he walks in, behind him is Chrysidia and one of her guards, and they close the door behind her. And Chrysidia looks and she goes, "All of you, I'd like you to meet my friend here. His name is Japal." And he looks at you and he goes, "May the blessings of Serenre be upon all of you."
Is Japal
So like
wearing a
before
ring?
the door opens, I already have out a notepad and a pen, like making out autographs and like ripping pages.
Markt'ov, give me a perception.
That'll be a 16 minus 1 for 15.
That is enough to see that he is indeed wearing a ring.
Markt'ov is like, wide-eyed, and he starts like slowly, like, or not slowly, very quickly, skittering off the table and going into the opposite corner.
As Chrysidia walks in with everyone and closes the door behind, she goes, I've asked Japal here to join us, and he's gonna get the truth out of you.
I point at him and
Sorry, go ahead.
I point at him and I say, I am not putting that ring on ever again.
They're all just really confused at that statement. But yeah, Shula, what were you about to say?
I rolled a sense motive on his, as soon as he was like, mentioned Serenray's name, I'm just like, sense motive.
Yeah. With a 16, you're able to tell that even though this man is quite intimidating and it has that deep booming voice that might, scare you. He seemed to be legitimate when he said, like, may the blessings of Serenray be upon you.
Did my detect magic detect anything when he came in?
No.
I'm sure Chrysidia has something.
Yeah,
but...
I mean, you when the door opens and you detect magic, you see like, her couple of magic, like she has a magical weapon that you can definitely tell she has, but I mean, you don't see anything else besides like a couple pieces of equipment.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I get very quiet and I'm like against the wall in the room, just like staring intently at this man. Not necessarily skeptical, just staring.
Yeah. So Chrysidia goes, Markt'ov, we're not gonna ask you to wear any rings or anything. What is
he a member of the Order of the Ring Bearers?
No, as a matter of fact, he's from the local Temple of Serenray.
Right.
Which
That's
Markt'ov,
what they want you to think.
Markt'ov, you would know that Korvosa does indeed have a Temple of Serenray in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So she goes, look, Japal here, he has special ways of making people talk, you see. And
oh, so now he's going to torture us.
I told y'all I bruise like a peach.
She bruises like a peach.
I mean, some might consider this torture, but I think it's quite effective, she says. And
no. He's
she
gonna sing to us.
She looks over at Japal and she's like, she steps back and she goes, Japal, do your thing. And,
no, Serenray doesn't condone this. I step forward and say.
And Japal looks at you and he's like, and who might you be who speaks on behalf of Serenray?
I'm Shula Dawnflower, an oracle of Serenray herself. And I know she would not condone any type of torture, any form of torture.
An oracle of Serenray, you say? And he like looks at you and he kind of like does like, he has like really inquisitive eyebrow stares at you. And he goes, I've not seen you at the temple before.
I'm new to town. I just got here, and pretty much as soon as I got here, I met my friends here. We've been kind of busy since then. I actually didn't even know you guys had a temple.
I see. Well then, perhaps maybe after all's said and done, you can swing by and visit and worship with us. But for now, and he cracks his knuckles, he's like, I have a job to do. And as he says that, he takes a step back and he breathes in and he goes, and he begins to cast a spell.
As he does, I just shout as loud as I can just to try to break his concentration.
Okay. If anyone wants to roll a spellcraft, they can.
Very loud and very suddenly.
14.
17.
19.
So as
my character would not know what's going on, so I'm gonna set this one out.
yeah, and also if you don't have
Poor
any,
Oscar.
if you don't have any spellcrafts, then yeah, because I don't think you can roll spellcraft untrained, right?
I mean, technically, but it would make sense for
Yeah.
the story.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't be able to.
I think it's spellcraft and like use magic device and.
Yeah, there's a couple of them
Craft.
that you can't do untrained. I'll have to bring up my list again. It's been like I said, it's been a while.
Yeah.
While
Spellcraft is a trained only skill, I'm pretty sure. Same with all the knowledges and like a couple other things.
Right.
But if you can only get a 10 on it, so therefore Isabo got a 10.
Good job.
Nailed it.
Good job, Isabel. You rolled the max. That's amazing. It's not enough to identify.
I mean, for her, it makes sense, you know?
But actually, Shula, you are able to identify it. And as he like breathes in and like he flexes his muscles and he gets ready to cast this spell, you notice certain elements of it. It's not I don't think you have this spell right now, but you have heard of this spell before. It's called Zone of Truth. And
yes, I know of the spell.
Okay. And as he does, he emanates this aura from the middle of the room, and anyone who wants to can roll a will save on it.
I'm going to.
Okay. Absolutely.
I mean, why not? It's a party.
Me as well. That's gonna be 12 plus 4 for 16.
2 plus 3 for 5. It was a 20 and then it moved.
Oh.
14 plus 1 for
5.
14 plus 1 for 15.
All right.
Again, no clue what's happening here.
All right. So you
Just
choose
not
to
gonna
fail.
roll. Oh yeah.
Good news, you all fail. So you're all affected by this spell. And as he goes, Zone of Truth.
Oh, he says that out loud?
As it radiates and affects all of you.
Gotcha. Now I know what I'm dealing with.
Yep, exactly. So you guys feel this spell wash over you, and Chrysidia stops for a moment. So any of you who are unfamiliar with this spell, let me tell you how this works. Basically, anyone within the area, which is all of you at the moment, and this area does encompass the entire room, you can't speak any deliberate or intentional lies. You all had the chance to roll the save, which you all failed, but you are aware of the enchantment when it hits you. So you can avoid answering questions, which you would normally respond with a lie, and you can be evasive as long as the way that you're evasive is all truth. But you can't.
Mihai would have loved this.
Yeah. But you can't tell any deliberate lies. So no words that come out of your mouth can be a lie. Okay?
Gotcha.
All right.
Got it.
Excellent.
As soon as that happens, I'm going to say to everybody, nobody say a word, let me handle this. And I'm going to walk forward towards Chrysidia,
All right.
just staring her dead in the eyes.
And Chrysidia looks at you and she goes, so Markt'ov, if you would be so kind as to tell your story again as far as what happened on the night of the explosion at the Three Rings Tavern.
I will not. I did not murder anybody.
Didn't murder anyone. Okay. Do you know what happened to Arcturus?
As I said previously, I did not. I do not know what happened.
Okay. And what about Orion?
Same.
So, can I ask you a question about the Order of the Ring Bearers?
I will not answer that.
Okay. Are you afraid of them?
I will not answer that question.
Fair enough. But you do say you did not murder them.
I did not murder. Sorry, I thought you meant the Order of the Ring Bearers. I mean, I didn't murder any of them either, but
Okay.
I didn't murder Orion or Arcturus.
Have you ever murdered anyone?
Have I? He thinks back. Takes a second.
Next question.
I don't. I mean, I've killed people.
Right, but murder is different than just killing.
Of course.
Yes.
You know, killing is protecting and such. But to the best of my knowledge, I don't think I've murdered anybody.
As you say that, her eyes glance over to Evie and goes, Evie, what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
She will not answer that.
Evie, would you answer that? All right.
The most embarrassing thing that's ever happened. I recount the story about Orion in the inn with no shirt and the horse.
Oh,
Okay, so you tell her about the time you guys were all turning in for the night, And as you passed by on the upper floor of the inn, you encountered your former companion, shirtless, brushing his horse, brushing his magical horse on the second floor of the inn.
On the second floor of the inn.
Yeah.
While I was with Evie, and he didn't know we were there. I'm trying to remember how we were looking through. It was like we were looking through, like, under the door or through a crack or something like that.
Yeah,
And,
we were looking under the door.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Hearing this, I'm gonna elbow Isabo and be like, "These guys party hard."
I know, right? Like magical horses and just people without shirts on.
So
When can we get to that part of the adventure?
so Chrysidia nods and she's like, well, seems to be working. Okay.
If I recall correctly, this spell, and trust me, my memory of spells is very weird right now. But everybody should know if somebody is able to lie during this.
Indeed.
It has the capability of lying, I should say, not if they are specifically lying.
Indeed. Correct.
So what was the point of that?
Well, the point of that is that I stopped getting made up answers from all of you. Well,
I
not all
immediately
of
walk
you.
up to her.
Not the,
I walk
not
up
the
to her.
spell.
Sorry. I
Not
walk
the-
up to her and say, "Do you think we did it?
I don't.
Truth, Aura?"
I don't think you did it.
And now you
I'm
know.
like, "Bro,"
Stuff back
and I just
then.
nod and step back.
So are we free to go?
Well, as I've told you before, this was as per order of the Queen. And she's been up to some questionable things lately.
We've met the queen, right? Like, did she not like us?
She spoke highly of you last time I spoke to her. This order came out only this morning, actually.
You
Which-
speak to the queen?
I haven't spoken to her directly, but I was handed orders from Sabina, her royal guard.
Oh, I think I know what this is. She's like, wants to talk to us again or something like that. So she has us arrested so that she knows exactly where we are so she can come down and speak to us.
But she gave me no order to inform her of your arrest or anything. She just gave me orders to arrest you.
Well, that's really weird. Let us go.
Look, I do want to let you all go. But first, I just have to get enough information so if any questions come down, I can say why I let you go.
Sure. You have my statement. Let us leave.
So your statement including all the stuff about the Order of the Ring Bearers and how you're abducted every night or so, or occasionally.
First off, I never said that I was abducted occasionally. I said that I was only abducted every now and then. Which, by the way, is true.
Yep. And that's her interpretation of occasionally.
Anyway, secondly, that is the statement that I have given. So, that is the statement that you have.
That is true.
I have not admitted to doing any murder, and in fact, you have come by and given a spell, and you know for a fact that I cannot tell a lie right now. So, when I say I didn't murder that person, it is the truth.
Were you responsible for the bombing of Osgar's estate?
No.
Ooh, yeah, that one.
I looked at Oscar again. No.
Osgar, did you really take on 100 people?
Oscar, as your legal counsel, I advise you not to answer that question.
I just kind of stand there dumbfounded.
Okay. And let's see here. One last question. Sorry, the guys in the break room put me up to that one, Osgar.
Can you tell them it's the truth?
I can tell them it's the truth.
They will
Bro.
believe you.
Yeah. One last question, because obviously, Isabo, is it?
Yes.
I have to obviously ask you some questions.
Okay.
Why were you asking about Osgar?
Because I wanted someone to help me learn how to fight.
Ooh.
And yeah,
Were
I
you-
was sent to this town to do great deeds, and I kind of needed someone to follow around. So I heard Osgar was the best, so I went go after Osgar.
I'm like flexing to the side a little bit. Don't know what you mean.
just scratching your head with the flexing of the muscle.
Yeah.
I mean, you heard it yourself. He fought 100 guys. I mean, currently I can take on like maybe 4 or 5. Like I need to, like my game's here. I need to get much more game.
So you were asking about Osgar because you wanted to learn from him, not because you had anything to do with the explosions?
Exactly.
Okay. So just to confirm, you had no part in the explosions that happened anywhere in the city?
I prefer to avoid all explosions. So
Okay. But I need actual confirmation. Did you cause the
did not
explosion?
blow up Oscar's
Okay.
house.
Excellent. Well,
I'm
This-
just like nodding, like, nice.
this
All right.
has been very enlightening. Look,
Cressidia,
yes.
just a quick question. Do you think that the Order of the Ring Bearers put the Queen up to this?
No.
Okay.
No, I do not think the Order of the Ring Bearers put the Queen up to this. But
I step forward and
Quick.
ask Cressidia,
Mhm.
who do you think is behind this if you don't believe that it's us?
well, I don't have much information to go off of, which is why even though I didn't believe this order that you guys had a part in it, I still had to follow through. But I am convinced it wasn't any of you. And I have to apologize for Phil. Phil also was sent by the Queen's staff. I know he is not, in any way, shape, or form, proper legal counsel. But
Thanks.
yes. I do have something else I've questioned. You see, the Queen also sent down another order recently. I'm not sure if you've heard anything about this, but word is starting to spread pretty quickly. You see, and she looks over at Japal and she goes, Japal, if you would, this is private business. And he goes, yes, absolutely. And with that,
Paul, before you leave,
yes.
please stay by the door. Just don't listen in so that we can have the aura of the truth around us.
I do apologize, but my services here are completed, and I am honor bound to dispel this effect.
I don't like that.
And Cressidia looks over and she goes, Japal, it's okay. If you would just wait outside and please leave it in effect. I have nothing to hide from them. And he goes, as you wish. And he walks out of the room. So as he walks out, you can still feel this aura affecting all of you. So you are still in a zone of truth. And she goes, well, as you guys may not have heard, the Queen believes that she knows who the killer is, the killer of the king. And I'm just not sure I trust her on this. It's very odd, this order that's come down.
Who does she think did it?
Well, Queen Iliosa says that a artist by the name of Trinia, who painted a portrait of the king not more than 6 months ago, is the culprit. You see, she believes that she poisoned the king every time that she was there to draw the portrait.
Interesting.
Did this artist offer food or beverages or anything of that like while sitting for the painting?
Well, the thing is, the artist herself never actually offered the king any food, at least according to stories we've heard. You see, they would often be left in a room alone to continue the work.
Oh,
And the king would often have food and drink brought to them, but we only have the word of a couple of the guards who were around during exchanges for that to go off of.
I have a follow-up question. I'm not sure if you know this answer or not, but how many sessions and approximately how long was the artist there for?
It's my understanding that it took about a month and a half.
Of daily, multiple hour-long sessions?
Not every day. Sometimes, depending on, the king's agenda, that it would take, maybe one session in that week or so.
Like every Wednesday at 9 o'clock Eastern?
For
Right.
3 hours with a break in between.
Right. But there were several times that, there were multiple visits that week.
Well, what I'm getting at is the king might have been having an affair with this artist.
Well, that's one possibility in my mind, is that perhaps the queen believes that was so. But again, I only have the word to go off of the guards. And there seems to have been an unfortunate event that befell one of them. You see, not too long after giving a confession that he was helping in this plot to kill the king, that he suddenly committed suicide by jumping off the top of the tower of the one of the towers of the castle.
That sounds suspicious.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, maybe or maybe not. Perhaps if he really was the killer, and then he did that to get out of hard labor or even an execution.
That's also another possibility in my mind. You see, there's just too many factors at play here. I could believe that perhaps the queen is doing this out of spite. I could also believe that maybe she did do it.
You think the queen killed the king?
No. The artist, Trinia.
Oh, gotcha.
So who burned my house down again?
I think it was some assassins. Oh yes, I think there is a group of assassins in the city.
It would appear so as well. I know that we didn't see any evidence, but this isn't the first time I've heard of strange happenings around the city with no bodies or anything left behind after big battles.
Yes. Do you have any leads? I would love to follow up. I need to talk to them about things.
I wish I did. I mean, besides a general description of the people attacking, hooded figures seem to come in numerous numbers.
Ah, yes, numerous numbers.
Yes. An onomatopoeia, if you will.
Maybe there's a connection.
Potentially. I am still looking into it, but given the elusive nature of this, it's hard to track down. Not to mention my guards are still busy trying to keep order in the city.
Very true. By the way, how is that going? We haven't really seen much of the occasional mugging or whatever that we put down.
Things have calmed down, but I'm afraid that word is starting to spread about this artist that potentially is the murderer. And if that word gets too far across the city, I fear riots are about to break out again.
Let's find them first then.
Well, that's the thing. And much like what I did with you guys, I kind of want to find Trinia before any of the Queen's Guard do. And if
Wait,
so,
hang on.
yes.
Wait. I think I got some information mixed up. Who killed themselves? It was not Trinia?
No,
It was the guard.
one of the guards who says he was in on the plot.
I see.
So, what I'm thinking is if we can find and get Trinia before the Queen's Guard or maybe some of the Hell Knights that she's hired to keep order in the city, then we can bring her back here. Question her under a zone of truth, much like I questioned you guys, and get straight answers out of her. Find out whether or not she was actually involved. Because I think if the Queen's Guard or anyone else get her, they're likely to just execute her.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys could have easily done that with us, so I think I would at least want to be willing to help you.
I'm like getting really excited over in the corner, drawing in my notebook like king, but maybe spelled incorrectly with like a big X through him, and like drawing a little hangman and like an arrow guard. Even though he threw himself off the building, it's just that Oscar is not all that smart. And he's like, this sounds like an adventure.
Yeah, and I just turned up like, dude, this is the fun part. This is the part I've been waiting for.
The fun part's when the king dies? Whoa.
No. It's after when the king dies, then the adventure starts.
Oscar,
Adventure.
where were you? You do know the king died, right? There was like riots and stuff all throughout the city.
We have a king?
Oh my lord.
Oh, that's good. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
You are a little baby, aren't you?
I like puff out my chest a little bit and try to stand slightly taller than him, like getting up on my tippy toes a little bit. I'm like, I'm not a baby.
Yeah, I do have a question for you while we are still in the zone of truth.
Very well.
You have admitted that you do not know why the queen has put an order for our arrest, but do you have any theories?
Well, it's perhaps she actually believed that you guys had a hand in it. I mean, she has met you. You guys.
I don't believe that one.
What? You don't believe what?
That she thought that we had a hand in it.
Well, think about it. You guys are outsiders. Well, not necessarily all of you, but a good majority of you are outsiders that have just all of a sudden coalesced in this city and been, you know, doing deeds for me, doing deeds for everyone. You've had your hand in a lot of things. And I mean, you're just as big a suspect as anyone else to the queen.
Jingoism, sir. Unacceptable.
Strange.
I agree.
Any wild out there theories? If you don't think the Order of the Ring Bearers did, do you think the Greys may have done it?
I don't think either of those are real, to be honest, Markt'ov.
Oh, as I've said before, they have abducted me and have tried to get me from birth.
That is something you said before, yes. And she like looks at you with that eyesight of understanding. You see, Markt'ov, this isn't my first time dealing with an interrogation under a zone of truth.
Oh yes, I understand that.
I'm glad we both understand things. And that's the truth.
This is not.
Oh dear. Don't break Markt'ov.
Oh gosh.
This is not my first time under a zone of truth as well.
Oh wow, tell me about that time.
I will
it's
not.
just every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
Nope.
It wasn't a fun memory, so I would rather not relive it.
Very well. Absolutely. We're gonna actually take a little break here because all this laughing is making me really have to pee. So so we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. Thank you everyone who's been watching tonight. We will be back momentarily. We're gonna go #free the pee, refresh our beverages, you know, entertain our cats, do whatever we gotta do real quick. So we will be back.
Sounds like you're just listing things that you intend to do.
That is kind of crazy, isn't it? That was my
Zone of
to-do
truth,
list.
bro.
So I'm gonna pet my cat. I'm gonna play with
You
my
passed
cat. I'm
the-
gonna feed my cat.
It is true. I am going to pee, then get myself another drink, and then with the remaining time, play with the cat. So that is my order of events. Yeah.
Nice.
Excellent.
I don't know what the rest of you do, but that's what I do. Anyway, thank you, everyone. We will be back momentarily. BRB. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Good.
Super.
Dog.
Super
Pretty
duper.
good.
I'm gonna be happy to
Drank
get
chocolate
out of
milk,
this
so I'm
jail.
really good.
Whoa, what? Everyone said something?
Sorry.
My cat just ran away from me.
Oh.
I put my hand down for her to sniff, and she just ran away.
Did you also play with your cat during the break?
No.
Oh, okay. I was always
I
wondering.
gave my cats treats during the break.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's awesome.
Ooh.
Yeah.
PJ out to use the restroom
Oh, nice.
like a good doggy parent.
Oh, that
So
was
now
good.
he has the zoomies.
Oh,
so-
of course.
Oh yeah.
I love when they get the zoomies.
Yeah.
It's so
He's like, I'm
fun.
lighter now. I can fly like the wind.
That's like me after I go to the bathroom.
Why is Dave running all over the apartment?
I'm lighter. I can do anything.
Dave gets the zoomies.
I get the zoomies. You know how it is. Yeah. I always wondered because so my actual camera feed is wider than the shot everyone sees on 50 Shades of Crimson. So the cast can actually see a little bit over here and a little bit over here. Can you guys actually see me playing with my cat during the breaks? Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was
Yeah, you'll
wondering.
just see like a fluff ball kind of zooming back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say her play space is like right over to the side here, so I wasn't sure if it was like in camera shot or not, but yeah, she has a grand old time. Yeah, good kitty, love her.
Good kitty is good.
Yeah.
Right back into it. I think we were talking about the Greys.
Yeah, let's get right back into talking about the Greys under this zone of truth.
Yeehaw.
But yeah, no, I'm having a lot of fun tonight, and I hope you guys are too. So let's hop right back into it. So let's see here. Where did we leave off?
We're just gonna send texts to one another. I had a good time tonight. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah. Wink. I've noticed my hair is looking very emo as of late. You know,
Ooh.
got the one
Let's go
high.
listen to some My Chemical Romance.
I love My Chemical
Commit.
Romance. Which song do you like the most? I know all of them. I'm not kidding. I actually know all of them.
I'm contractually bound to
Name
listen only to
three-
Tegan and Sarah and Haley
3
Kyogo.
songs.
Name 3 songs. Okay. Let's see here. We've got obviously Helena. We've got Thank You for the Venom. We've got Welcome to the Black Parade. Boom. Done.
Boom.
Boom.
Those are 3 songs.
I know I'm under the zone of truth.
He can't lie.
I can't lie. Yeah.
He likes big butts.
I will not answer that
Cog.
question.
When the girl walks in with an itty bitty waist in her mouth, in your face, you
You
get
get-
sprung.
Oh shit! It's getting lit. Let's go.
And we're DMCA.
There's already been 2 songs I've avoided singing tonight. So
Just let it loose.
Ooh, add it to the tally.
Just let it
Yeah.
loose. Let it go.
okay, well,
Let it
at
go.
one point I would have been busting out with a song that nobody wants to hear, and the other one would have started a giant sing along because it was
Ooh.
"Don't Stop Believin'." So
Yeah, I thought
Don't
Manda was
stop.
doing a Rihanna reference. Like she was like, "You put on quite a show." And I'm just like, oh, are we
Oh.
going for that song?
I don't know that one.
Oh,
Take a
didn't know.
bow.
I don't know anything.
Excellent. That's the
Can-
way we
can
like
we get
it.
that in the show quotes,
Yeah,
please?
absolutely. I don't know anything.
Some of the mods.
Fantastic. Oh yes. So honestly,
Cronsberry's like, I want to know what that first song was. It's been a while since been.
See.
sorry, I just had to take a sip there. Oh, hey, kitty.
Yep.
So let's see here. Yeah, no, honestly, where did we leave off? I can't remember.
We left off with Markt'ov wanting to make a will save to try to lie.
Let me. Can you make a will? I think you only get
Yes,
the.
you can.
I think you only get the initial will save.
No, you do get an initial will save, which you can choose to fail. But anytime you want to lie, you can make an additional will save, and if you pass, then you can lie forever. But everybody also knows that you passed, and you can lie, and they know that you can lie.
I'll allow it.
Awesome. Here I go.
All right, let's see that will save.
That'll be an 18 plus 4 for 22.
That's enough.
Nice.
That is enough. You pass.
Wow.
And so as you like focus, you snap free of its effects, and everyone becomes aware of this, that Markt'ov has broken free of the effects of the zone of truth.
He was able to shake it off.
Yep.
Shake it off.
Shake.
As I had said previously, the Greys do abduct me every now and then. Which is true.
Japal, dispel it. Just to be done. And with that, the effect washes away from everyone. You are all no longer under the zone of truth.
All of us?
Yep.
Oh. Now, why did you do it then? Right when we were about to get into the fun part.
Markt'ov, we don't have time for this. I would love some other time when my city is not in peril and there aren't stakes really high, that I'll listen to you all day talk about this, okay?
Well, why did you put up your stakes so high?
I just,
Yes, why are your stakes so high?
I heard there's little pigs running around eating anything they can get their little grubby mitts on.
Oh, that must be bacon and the other one.
Hamilton.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we should just cook them.
No. Please no. They're pretty cute. Pretty cute.
Orion would be so sad if we cooked them.
All right, here's the thing. Let's feed them until they get really big and they're not cute anymore. They're actually kind of ugly when they're big. And then we kill them and eat them.
Or we could ride them. War pigs.
Like
What if we
war
rode
pigs.
Chris City is just like, everyone, please focus, please.
I will not.
I'm focused on my soon-to-be war pig. You know, I'm.
That's fine. Look, I'll continue to have, you know, the crew from the orchestra feeding them and getting them nice and fat and big, okay?
Oh, speaking of the orchestra, can I go and see them?
Yeah, they're just on the other side. Yeah.
It has been a very long time.
You absolutely may go speak to them. As a matter of fact, all right, you've gotten me distracted here. Trinia, right, we need to find her, okay? As of right now, I have no leads on where she is. No one's seen her
I might
recently.
know.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Where is she?
Well, we can try to ask around. I mean, do you at least know of places that she might have gone? Is there like an artisans guild, something like that?
I know she had a house somewhere in Midland, which is
The Greys may have taken.
son of a bitch.
Can't
Anyway,
help himself.
I know she's got a place somewhere in Midland, which I know you guys have traveled back and forth between because it's the area located between here and the Three Rings Tavern.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty congested part of the city. And there are a lot of places to check. Not to mention, my guards are not the most welcome there. So, I don't have any current leads besides the fact that she's probably somewhere in that area. I do have some people trying to gather information. Hopefully they'll turn up something soon, but that's all I have to go off of right now.
Well,
Are
that
we meant
sounds
to be
good.
spies?
Crucidia.
No, not spies, Osgard. More like
I'm like already like
Agents.
acting like hiding up against corners and like just trying to get in the role.
Osgard, we can see you. We can all see you.
No, I'm a spy. I'm gonna be good at this.
Spies. Just saying you're a spy doesn't make you invisible. You know this, right?
It is the first step, though.
I mean, you got to get in the mindset.
Fake it till you make it, right, bud?
That's. Gosh, Isabo, I am so scared for you. If this is your mentor.
What? He fought 100 men. That's like 95 more men than I fought.
It is a lot of men.
It is a lot
With
of men.
this, I'm just like nodding.
And Osgar, you can tell us right now that it is the truth.
Of course it is.
See?
Evie, Shula, I know the two of you have your wits about you, and I just want to make sure that you understand the task at hand here.
You know, I've been working with Evie and Shula a very long time, so I take
didn't-
offense to the fact
Markt'ov.
that you don't think that I have my wits about me.
That was a very savage comment, Crucidia.
I apologize. I'm a little at my
No,
wits' end
it
here.
was amusing. It was amusing. I understand. I think it's been a really long day for all of us, and I think at this point it would be best if we all got some rest, and then first thing tomorrow we can head to
Midland?
Midland. Thank you,
Yeah.
the Midland, and look for our lady.
Yes.
Okay.
Lady. Well, I
Didn't want to
suppose.
assume.
Yeah. If you want, you're more than welcome to make use of the facilities here. I can arrange for you guys to have a couple rooms. I think I might have 2 or 3 available.
Are we in the castle?
You're at Citadel Volshak, which is the Let me see here. Let me share the map with you so you can see here. It's where my pointer still is. And
I see on the map.
Pointers are tight.
point.
That's not where the queen lives, right?
Correct. The queen lives at Castle Corvosa, which I believe I've also put a.
It's the west-ish, west by northwest. It's the big square in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it would be okay to stay here as long as you promise not to, now that you know for sure that we have nothing to do with this, if we can maintain some kind of privacy, I think it would be okay if we stayed here.
Yeah, Chrysidia, don't narc on us.
I won't.
So hard.
Would like to reiterate how thankful I am for everything you guys have done for me so far, and that is why I made sure to get to you before you were beheaded.
Chrysidia, I really appreciate that. And
Yeah.
with that, I think I owe you a little bit of honesty. The Greys don't exist. They
Oh
don't
my
kidnap.
gosh, no, you can't be serious.
Yes, I am very serious. They don't come and grab me every now and then.
I am
I'm sorry I
amazed.
misled you.
I cannot believe this. I will take decades to get over this.
Oh, Chrysidia, I'm so sorry. It's just I needed to have a lot of fun, and it's been a very stressful couple of days.
Markt'ov, you hear that? You hear that?
What?
It sounds like the crew of the orchestra are calling for you.
Oh, they need me.
Yeah, across the
I'm
courtyard.
going to go.
Go.
I'm going.
Go.
Markt'ov starts running.
All right, and she does wipes her hand clean, and she go, "That was easier than I thought."
I'm gonna
Thanks.
turn
I
to
don't know
her.
what's going on with him.
I just looked back to. I looked at Chrissy. I'm like, can I get my stuff back, please?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll have it delivered to the rooms that you guys will be staying in, which are located not too far from the orchestra's of habitats. There. Are you
Someone
familiar?
said the orchestra's pit.
Yes, the orchestra's pit. Are you guys, Isabo, Osgar, are you familiar with the orchestra at all? I don't think you are.
Well, if they live in a pit, I'm not sure I want to associate with them.
No, it's just terminal. Look, why don't you all go say hi? Marktov's already
I
running
mean, that
over
feels
there.
like a bit rude. Your house has a pit right now.
Oh, man. Oh,
So solidarity,
no.
bro.
Low
Am I
blow.
like them? I'll turn to her on the way out the door and be like, so how will we know her when we find her?
Trinia?
Yeah.
I
Does she look like this? And I hold up my notebook with like a crudely drawn stick figure. Or, and then I just extend the hair slightly longer. This.
the slightly longer hair looks less like her.
I just scratch it out. Okay.
She goes, actually, 1 second. And she walks out the room, and she comes back and she goes, I have an artist's rendition of her.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It can't be better than mine. I just walk away.
So as you walk away, she points at Shula, Evie, and Bo and just goes, here it is. And she unfurls this artist rendition of her.
Man, it's really nice how they caught those pieces of cloth floating in the wind. Your artists are really hardcore.
Fancy.
Before Phil was a lawyer, he was an artist.
Damn.
A very good one, actually. I don't know why they tried to repurpose him. So, yeah.
Repurpose.
Look, Phil just does what he's asked. I'm sure in a couple of years he'll be a great lawyer as well. He's a good guy, really, at heart.
Yeah, because 10 hours sure as hell didn't cut it.
No, he's working on it. Like I said, I know he's not good, and he was appointed by the queen, so public defense,
Away she goes.
Yep. Anyway, if you head across the courtyard, you'll not only find the lovely folks like Trumpet and Trombone and all of them, you'll also find some of your quarters. I'll have a guard meet you over there.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
Thanks for not beheading us.
Anytime.
Yeah, that was decided positive.
All right, and she walks away from you guys, and you guys make your way over across the courtyard.
Yeah.
Marktov's already over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say Markt'ov.
Yeah, I'm running over towards our Markt'ov.
So Osgar, you're not too far behind, but Markt'ov, you've just like beeline full sprint towards like their last known location. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, you go exactly to the room that you know that they were previously in. I believe the last time you met them, they had that wonderful water making device, which moved water to more water, and that was about it.
Yeah, I'd use wine and sand and other things as fuel.
Yeah, to just move water. So, yeah, you bust in through the door there, and you see the machine there. It's not active or anything, but you don't see them in that area.
Trumpets, where are you?
From a distance, you hear, "Hi!"
I run over there.
And yeah, so you run in that direction. There's like a you run down into the room, and there's like a hallway that goes off, and it branches to the right and to the left.
Which way did I hear him coming from, or
You don't
do I not know?
You only heard it like echoing from that hallway, which you just ran to,
Trumpet!
and all of a sudden you hear again, "Hi!" And it seems to be coming from the right.
I head to the right.
All right. And as you do, there's a single door at the end of this hallway.
I go in.
All right. Osgar, you saw him barge into this room, by the way, because you were not too far behind. Well, not this room, but you saw him barge into the initial area. Did you want to like just follow him?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're just kind of casually following.
Yeah, just kind of like looking around the hallway as I go, like nodding, like, oh, cool.
Okay, cool.
Rocks and stones and stuff. Right on.
So Markt'ov, as you open this door, you see Trumpet sitting there, and he looks up at you, and once again, as he makes eye contact with you, he goes, "Hi."
I love that you recorded it, the new one.
Of course.
Yeah.
I lost the old one, unfortunately.
Hello,
so-
Trumpet. How are you doing today?
Hi.
Trumpet, I know you can say more than hi.
I can.
I'm just wondering how you're doing today.
I'm good.
That is delicious. How's Trombone doing?
He's good. We got your pigs.
Oh, you've got the pig. Good. I want you to make sure you fatten them up as quickly as possible.
Oh, we'll make him fat.
Good.
Do you want to be fat?
No, I do not want to be fat.
We got
Make sure they get plenty of exercise so that they get enough muscle growth that they taste delicious.
I want to be fat.
Trumpet, why do you want to be fat?
Because food's good.
I agree, food is good.
Makes me happy.
Oh, well then, eat as much as you want because
I will.
Good.
Oscar, you can hear this conversation happening. Do you want to continue?
Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna like pick up my pace a little bit, but stop at the threshold of the door and kind of peer in.
Okay.
What the heck am I hearing?
Did you say that?
No.
You just
like,
hear
as a question to you, like what? Who is Trumpet? I'm so intrigued.
So as you enter the room, you see a bald man with a long beard. He's like your average height. He's casually dressed. He's got kind of, I would say, peasant's clothes on. And he's just sitting in a chair, like looking up at Markt'ov, like talking to him. So
Markt'ov seems very, very invested in this conversation as well.
yeah. And as you approach the doorway, Trumpet, he looks up at you and his jaw drops and he goes, and he just sits there with his jaw open.
I'm gonna look over towards the doorway, seeing Osgar, and I say, "Oh, Trumpet, this is my friend. His name is Osgar."
Osgar, Stone Sentinel.
Exactly. Do you want to meet him? I will bring you over to him.
Oh,
I just kind of walk over to Markt'ov and put my arm around him and go, "Aha, that's right. And this man almost certainly didn't burn down my house."
Oh,
More
burn!
than almost certainly. I definitely didn't burn down your house.
Our house burned down.
It did.
Really?
Very
Yeah.
sorry about that.
We put it out.
Yes, we tried. There is not too much left of it.
I kept some.
That is good.
He like just
you kept.
yeah. He reaches in his pocket and he just pulls out some ash, and he's just like,
Trumpet, I have a question for you.
yeah.
Do you have a bottle of the special?
Oh, we got special.
I would love to share a bottle of special with Osgar the Stone Sentinel.
Please hold. Your call is important to us. And he gets up and starts walking away.
Once he clears the room and he's out of earshot, I definitely want to say to Osgar, he's a very interesting person. Be
He
nice.
seems like a cool dude.
Oh yes, he is very cool dude, as well as everybody else from the orchestra. We have trombone, timpani, drum kit.
Drum kit.
Can I sense motive on drum kit?
I
Please?
mean, I'm sure Markt'ov thinks he's telling the truth on this.
Okay,
one.
great. That's fine. We'll let it slide.
I mean, he's wrong, but he thinks he's telling the truth.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, that's all. That's
a
his
bunch
motive.
of
That's fine. Yeah.
Bunch of instruments.
Around
I'm
this,
just like nodding
around this-
along, like, yeah, cool.
around this time, Shula, Evie, and Bo, you would all arrive at your destination as well. So yeah, you can hear this conversation happening from down the hallway. It's up to you whether or not you would like to approach them or just stay in the general room, but up to you.
Is this where
I'll
we're
go.
staying?
Huh?
Is this where we're staying? Like
No.
in a general area?
No, this is the room that you have previously known belongs to the inhabitants of the orchestra. So this area is currently where they're staying since their facility is currently destroyed. Yeah,
Do we know where our quarters are?
you don't at the moment.
Well, I turn to Evie and Bo and I ask, do you guys know where our rooms are? I would like to excuse myself for the rest of the evening. It's been a long day.
I have no clue. But let me know if you find it. I would like to get my stuff back. I kind of don't like not having any of my armor or my weapons.
That's true. Well, I'll go look around and if you guys can join them if you want to, or you can join me, but I'll try to find someone.
Okay. And with that, I go off and I join Osgar and Markt'ov.
Okay, perfect. Evie, what are you doing?
Hey, Isabo.
Hey, bud.
You didn't
What's
get
up?
killed. I'm relieved.
I too am relieved.
Shame about the other two. What were their names again?
Evie and Shula.
So Evie, what are you doing, by the way?
I am, I think, just like getting in, kind of getting settled. I will probably ask around.
You want to help
Is there
Shula
somebody-
ask around?
Yeah, and then
You
I
can
was
come with
gonna
me.
like,
Yeah.
I was gonna go ask around about like rooms, and then see about like maybe having food delivered to everyone's room for the night
Oh,
and that
good
kind
call.
of thing.
Okay, so the two of you are basically in search of like a guard or someone, you know, who would be in charge, like, you know, that would be common to the area, a guard or
Yeah.
maybe some facility manager or something like that. Okay,
Yeah,
absolutely.
something like that, and then just figuring out like where do we get food and can we have it sent to rooms and stuff like that. So
Okay, so I'm gonna say it takes you like maybe like a minute to find a guard. But in the meantime, we'll go over to the joining of Bo to the rest of the group there.
Bo, there is something I need to tell you before they come back. There is a group of people here. They used to run a bar known as the Orchestra. Their names are trumpets, trombone, timpani, tambourine,
Drum kit.
Wow.
a couple of other things.
Triangle.
Triangle. They all look very similar. And they got a very special friend of mine. So I need you to make sure that you are okay with them and that you are nice to them.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine.
I really hope so.
So
Okay, now I'm a little worried, but let's go.
so around that time, Trumpet comes back and he's holding a bottle, and he sets it on the table and he goes, "Special."
Trumpet, this is another friend of mine named Bo. I don't think you shouldn't know much about Bo, unlike Osgar, the Stone Sentinel, but Bo is a very good friend of mine.
Hi, Bo.
Hello.
Do you have a brother named Arrow?
No, I was an only child.
Oh, you should get a brother named Arrow.
That would be a pretty good joke, yes. So when I see my parents again, I'll let them know to get to work on that.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Trumpet looks over at you, Markt'ov. He's like, "I don't get it."
Trumpet, did you happen to grab some glasses for us?
With that, he just turns around and he walks away.
I'm so sorry, Trumpet, to have you run away again, but
I just showed up for my common mistake.
grab 4 glasses.
Yeah, he walks off like in search of something. Around this time, Shula and Evie, you guys together are able to find a guard not too far, and he's just standing there, you know, like a guard would.
I approach him and I say, "Excuse me, sir. We are associates of Chrysidia's, and she's given us quarters here tonight, and we really have no idea where we are or where to find our rooms. And it's been kind of a long day," as I like side-eye Evie. "So where would that be?"
Well, let's see here. If I had to guess, I mean, I haven't been informed, but if I had to make a guess, I'd say, let's see here. You guys just came from the northwest over there, right around the time where the orchestra was, right?
I look at Evie. Is that where we came from?
Yes.
This is our first time here. It's a pretty big place. I think we're maybe even a little lost.
Okay, all right. Well, let's see here. The direction you just came from, you're going to send you back there, okay? Now, you're going to see a bush, all right? It's a green bush, about 3 feet tall, 2 feet wide, okay? You're going to make a right at that bush. Now, when you make a right, you're going to make another left.
Wait. What kind of bush is it?
It is the kind with the green leaves.
Are there any buildings near it?
Well, I mean, you know, there's the whole, you know, like citadel here. You know, you see the walls, and he like just points around. He's like, "You see all these walls around here?" You see? So you see, actually, you can see it from here. Let's look over there. He like gets right up to you, he puts his arm around you, and he like points to show your eyesight, Evie, like right where it is. He's like, "You see that? Like right over there, that bush. It's near that door over there. You see it?"
I assume that I do.
Yeah, you see it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a pretty clear shot.
Yeah,
He's like,
I
"Okay."
see it.
So that bush, I think you guys to the left of that bush, there's a door there. You guys just came from there, right? And that is where you guys came from.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so like if you go to the right of that, and he's still like huddled up to you, like pointing so you can see. He's like, "All right, so to the right of that, you see there's another door there. All right, when you go down, you go in that door. All right, you're gonna go in there. You're gonna go down. There's gonna be 3 steps. You go down all 3 steps. Okay, got it? 3 steps. Okay.
3.
All right,
Okay.
perfect. So you go down those.
No more, no less.
Correct. Exactly. The number
3
of
is
steps.
the number to which we shall count.
The number of steps that shall be stepped is 3. Excellent. All right, you're gonna go down those 3 steps, and then you're gonna go about 3 feet and make a right-hand turn. You go down the right-hand turn, go about 3 doors down. I know that the 3 doors after those 3 doors happen to be 3 rooms that are free.
Okay.
Got it?
Evie, do you got that?
Yeah.
All right, excellent.
Or maybe if you're not doing anything, you could always escort us there.
Ooh, no, gotta stand guard. And he like takes up posture.
But what are you guarding?
You.
Wait, what?
I guard everything in this city. I am a city guard. And he like takes a proud stance.
Well, what happens if we go in one of the other rooms by mistake? Maybe we'll find some treasure or some weapons, and then they'll be ours. Then you have to guard us.
That'd be crazy.
Because finders keepers.
We don't store treasure and weapons in those rooms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you do find treasure and weapons, let me know.
No, we won't, because you won't be guarding us, because you won't escort us.
I guard all within the city walls. And he takes another proud stance.
This
Well,
dude's
if we
been
get-
watching too much Oscar. Just saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Big fan of yours. Big fan.
I think Evie and I can figure it out, though, but thank you so much for the information.
Just remember, 3 steps down the hall, 3 doors, 3 rooms. Right?
I think
Yeah.
so.
All right. He takes a stance back and looks off in the distance.
We're going to head that way.
All right, excellent. Around this time, Trumpet comes back, and he's got 4 actual cups that are made of glass. And he,
Oh, heck yeah.
and he brings them to the 3 of you.
We're drinking special wine out of cups.
Yes, glass cups.
Better than whiskey out of a flute, right? Hey.
He sets them down. And he goes, cups.
So, yes, I uncork the special, and I pour an equal amount into 4 cups, and I assume there's a table that he set the thing on.
Yes.
I slide one over towards him, and I take one. I say, "Well, this is the special that the orchestra used to serve while it was still a functional tavern."
He goes, it's very good.
I agree. It is very good. Everybody, drink up.
Oh, I don't drink.
Oh, would you mind at least taking a sip for all of us?
Okay. He like picks it up. And he like waits for the rest of you.
I kind of shrug and grab my glass, give it a sniff.
So I believe we determined that it was like a wine, if I remember correctly.
Wine-ish, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about drinking it. It's like just
You tell me.
a wine. Yeah. No, okay, yeah. But, I mean, if it just smells like regular booze, then
It
heck
smells nice. Like it's quite fragrant. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yep. I
Bo?
pick up my glass and I just kind of raise it to everyone.
Yeah.
To our health.
Yeah. To not dying this morning.
Yay!
Hey, cheers.
All right. And with that, Trumpet goes to kick it back, and as he does, he's clearly not drinking. It's just running down his face.
You want to
Trumpet,
give us an example there? Or?
you have to swallow. You have to swallow the drink.
Is that what you do?
Yes, it's like food, but it is less solid.
The pigs eat food.
The pigs do eat food. I believe you also eat food, do you?
I eat food. Would you want food?
No, thank you. But have you ever had water?
Yeah, we got a machine that makes water.
Of course. Have you ever drank some water?
Oh, I drink water.
Okay. Act like the special is water and take a
Wait.
sip. And...
And with that, he just walks out the door you guys came in. No explanation or anything. He just
All right.
walks straight out. Just,
I pour his drink into my drink, and then I, knock it back.
okay.
That man is strange. I like him.
Yep. He brought us booze. This is acceptable.
Yes, I think we should find our rooms, and I'll keep this bottle of special. We'll use it later on. Don't worry. It will get drunk by us.
You can just pass it around while we look for our rooms. It might take a second. Who knows?
How are you guys going about looking for your rooms? Are you going to go out the way you came, or are you just going to keep exploring that area?
Well, we're going back that way because Bo said to come back and let her know. So Evie and I are probably heading back that way to tell them.
So you guys
Yeah.
aren't. So you and Evie aren't going straight to your rooms. You're going back to where they were.
Right.
Okay. So around the time that that Trumpet walks out, you actually pass him, and he's walked straight out of his room and everything. He's walked into the courtyard, and he like is just passing right by you as you get to that door. And as he passes by you, he just goes, "Hi," and he keeps walking.
Trumpet, wait.
Ah.
Hey, you didn't happen to see Markt'ov, Bo, and Osgar, did you?
Oh, they're down there.
Down where?
Down there.
Where?
He's not pointing anywhere. He just says, there.
Where?
There.
Where?
There.
I just sigh and look at Evie.
I just shrug and.
I think we had an idea of where they were.
Yeah.
So we'll head that way, I guess.
Yeah, you had once you had entered into the area that Trumpet just came out of. There's like a general room where they had their machine that was making water and stuff. And you happen to know you heard voices down the hallway from there.
All right, then I'll move that direction then.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you guys make your way down there. Trumpet just walks straight by you. Looks like he's heading into the courtyard. And as you guys head in there, you meet Markt'ov, Bo, and Osgar, who are, I believe, Markt'ov is pocketing a bottle at this point.
Yeah, right into the bag of holding.
All right, excellent. Yeah. See him sliding that thing right in as you guys enter the room.
Well, guys, we found the rooms. I'm pretty sure Evie and I remember where we're going, but if you guys want to follow us, it's kind of a ways away, and we can head that way.
Yes, absolutely.
I just like jump back in shock and be like, "You've risen from the dead already."
What?
What?
Osgar? What?
Wait, they didn't kill you?
What? No, why would
No.
they kill me?
You guys burnt my house, right?
What? Are you drunk?
No. Never mind. So, who burned my house again?
Not anybody.
Remains to be seen, bud.
Yes, it was like a band of assassins, I think.
Well, yeah, I know. I remember them.
We're working
It
on
wasn't
figuring
done.
that one out, bro. That's all right. We'll get it.
Okay.
I think whoever possibly burned your house might have some relation to the death of the king or this person that we're supposed to be seeking out. So I think you might find some
Right,
answers
pointing.
along the way.
Pointing to the stick figure drawing. Right. Right.
Yes.
Right. So I guess I can trust those guards. They seem like cool bros. So if they
Yeah,
trust
we just
you,
talked to one.
I think you're trustworthy.
Do you need some help getting to your quarters, Osgar?
Yeah, sure. Where are we going?
And I kind of like take his arm because I feel like he might be really intoxicated, but maybe not. And just like start walking
I'm
out
just
towards.
stupid. I mean, honestly. I'm just like, what's happening? All right, let's go.
And I guess we head towards the directions that the guard gave us.
Okay. So you know that this would require you to come back out the door you came in, back into the courtyard. So you escort Osgar that direction?
Yes, because
Everyone
I
else?
think that he's intoxicated, but I don't realize that he's not.
Gotcha. Everyone else you just follow?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just strolling along after them with my, glass of booze in one hand, just sipping on it as we go.
Nice. Taking it for the road. All right. So yeah, you guys, you make your way back out to the courtyard. As you exit back into the courtyard, Shula, you see, Shula and Evie, actually, you see to your left is the bush that the gentleman was pointing out before. But more importantly, everyone roll me a perception.
Oh,
Okay.
I like the
Oh, man, a
heavy breath.
sweet 7.
6.
Ooh.
24.
Nice,
Oh,
Evie.
1 + 5 for 6.
11.
God, what a collection of rolls. Oh,
Am I drunk?
I mean, you might be a little buzzed if you down the whole thing, but
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
okay, let's see here. Bo, you fail. Shula, you
Yeah.
fail. Osgar, you fail. Markt'ov, you see you see Trumpet standing in the middle of the courtyard. Why?
Well, I was it didn't add my modifier, which would have made it
weird.
A 13.
13. Okay. Yeah, that is weird that it didn't add your modifier. I see that now.
Yeah.
Okie doke. Anyway, so if it was a 13 originally, you would see the same thing Markt'ov sees, which is as you guys come back to the courtyard, you see Trumpet standing in the middle of the courtyard. Evie, you particularly with your keen eyes, notice that his eyes are focused towards the sky as he stands in the middle.
I look up at what he's looking towards.
So as you look up with that perception roll, you see nothing in particular. You see clouds. It's a little bit of a cloudy day, but sunshine comes through and passes, you know, as most cloudy days do. But like you don't see anything that he's looking up at.
Evie, what are you looking at?
I'm not sure. I noticed that Trumpet was just standing there looking up, and so I was trying to see if I could figure out what he was thinking of.
I head over towards Trumpet.
Okay. Yeah. So as you approach him, he doesn't seem to recognize your approach. He just continues his stance, staring up at the sky.
I just quick peek up in the sky, probably don't see anything, and look back at him and say, Trumpet, what do you see?
He goes, he like breaks his glance for a second. He looks over at you and goes, oh, nothing.
Ah, okay.
And he continues to stare at the sky.
Trumpet, word of advice. Don't stare directly into the sun.
Oh, the bright thing, it hurts.
Yes, exactly. Don't stare at that.
I don't look at that.
What do you look at?
I look.
Anything in particular you are seeing right now?
Right now I see clouds, sky.
Ah, yes. I look up. I do see that as well.
Sometimes I see friends.
In the sky?
Yeah.
Oh, do you see friends right now?
No.
Does that happen at nighttime, perhaps?
No.
Are they gray with large heads and big eyes?
Mostly see them during day.
Okay. Well, that's good. I give like a shrug towards everybody else.
All right. And do you...
I begin to just lead Osgar or continue because we're turning at the bush, right?
Correct. So the bush is currently to your left as you are exiting this area.
Okay, I just head that way.
Okay. You head to the bush.
Because I think Trumpet's ridiculous. No, the path around the bush.
Okay.
Or to the bush, because we turn right at the bush.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. So you turn right. So yeah, you head that way. Markt'ov, do you want to rejoin the group?
Yeah, I'll rejoin them.
Okay. And Trumpet just continues to stand there looking up as you walk away.
As I'm like a couple of steps away, I turned over and I say, Trumpet, if you do see anything up there, please let me know.
Okay, I'll let you know if I see friends.
Thank you. And then I head off towards the rest of the group.
Okay. So yeah, as you rejoin, Shula is directing everyone to the right of the bush. And to the right of the bush, as you go a little bit further, there is a door along the wall there.
Just one, right?
Huh?
Just one, right?
One door, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I go through the door.
All right. And everyone, do you follow?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
All
She
right.
seems like she knows where she's going, so.
Excellent. So you open the door.
Grease snake pit,
so.
right?
You open the door and a cloud dragon shoots out at you. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you know those doors. They always hide dragons.
They're
So
very sneaky.
sneaky dragons
Sneaky dragons.
fit into doorways and all sorts of stuff. So as you open the door, before you is a very short stairwell.
Yes, this is where we take 3 steps and no more.
And as you look down, you do see 3 steps before you and then a landing.
Careful, Osgar. There's a couple steps here.
I'm just like, what? And I just like walk down the steps.
I still just assume he's like super intoxicated.
Yeah, he's not helping that story at all, is he? All right, so you're gonna direct everyone down the stairs.
And then is the hallway right there with the doors?
Yeah, as you look at the landing to the right, you see that the path progresses off to the right. It seems to go down a hallway.
I turn down the hallway.
Excellent. So everyone you follow in suit?
Yeah.
All right. You all go down 3 stairs successfully. Good job. I'm not even gonna have you roll for it. Maybe I'll have Osgar roll, but I don't know. I mean, but we're fine. So as you look down the hallway, there are doors on your right-hand side, nothing on the left-hand side.
I turn to Evie. It was 3 after the first 3 that were empty, correct?
Yes?
I think so. So I say, Osgar, wait right here. And I walk to the 4th door and knock.
I turn to Markt'ov. I'm like, is she always this demanding? Is this just a thing?
I don't know. It seems as
She's
though
really
it's a
nice
recent
about it,
development.
but what's up with that?
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
Just kind of shrug and like watch as she goes down to the door to see what happens.
Okay. So you said you knock at this 4th door, correct?
Yes.
Okay. How do you knock?
Just with my knuckles. Just tap, tap, tap.
Tap, tap,
Hello?
tap. Interesting pattern. All right. So as you tap, 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 there's a moment of silence, and then all of a sudden, tap, tap, tap on the other side of the door.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is this room empty?
No, I'm in it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. And I walk back over to Evie and I say, the 4th room has somebody in it. I thought that the last 3 were empty.
Yeah, I thought that's...
Who's in there?
I don't know. It's private quarters, so probably a guard or someone.
Well, if those are supposed to be our rooms, Markt'ov will just walk over there.
Okay. You're walking over to the 4th door?
Yes, indeed.
Markt'ov, I don't know for sure. The guard's directions were kind of confusing, so Evie and I are pretty sure that's what he meant.
Gotcha. I open the door.
Okay. The door is not locked, and as the door swings open, before you is a guard standing in there in his full guard wardrobe, and he's just like he's just kind of like shocked to see you.
guarding the room.
Hello.
Hello.
I suppose these are our rooms, as another guard has directed to us. I believe that guard may have been mistaken.
No. Are you Markt'ov, Shula, Evie, Bo, and Osgar?
Yes, I am. All of them.
Wow. Who are the rest of you?
Not those people.
Okay. Well, anyway, I was ordered to prep these rooms, this one and the next 2, for all 3 of you? All 5 of you? I can't count good.
I'd like to roll a sense motive on that statement.
Sure. Absolutely. Go ahead and roll it.
Ah, shit. 3 plus 5 for 8.
Yeah, I mean, you believe him.
As he says he can't count good, I'm like nodding, like, bro, like, you know.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Mr. Guard, have you ever met Osgar the Stone Sentinel?
Oscar the Stones. I've never met him, no.
Well, I have him right here. Would you like to meet him? He is a profound fighter who has destroyed thousands of foes
Yeah, sure. Sounds cool.
in the arena.
Oh, yeah. Boy. You know, my girlfriend would really be interested in meeting him. But
Maybe some other time.
I don't really he like leans in close to. He's like, I don't really like pay attention to the arena too much.
Oh, neither do I.
Yeah, just I don't know, not my thing, you know. It's just
Same.
yeah. Wait, is
I
he
fight
here?
in another ring. But, that's him.
Osgar, by the way, he's not like being too quiet. Like you guys can all hear him saying this. Like
Oh, okay. I'm like a little dejected then, but like trying to remain cool.
he glances over and he sees Osgar. He's like, oh yeah, that is him, right?
Of course, yes, that is definitely him, as he said.
Do you think
I
he'd-
strike a real weak heroic pose because I'm like kind of sad that they don't care. Like, yeah, all right.
do you think he'd like care if I got like a quick autograph? Like, I mean, I don't really care, but like I think it'd be
He
cool.
he loves taking autographs. Hey, Mace, Osgar, the Stone Sentinel, this man is a big fan of you. Would you mind signing an autograph for him?
Oh, he's a fan now? I thought maybe he didn't really.
Hey,
Oh, no, he's
yeah.
been a fan forever, since you started
sir.
4 seasons ago.
Sir, please. I look, I'll be dead honest with you. I don't really pay too much attention to the arena or anything, but look, my girlfriend, huge fan. I kind of forgot our anniversary last week. I think she'd find it really cool if I
Ooh.
got like your autograph or something. Like, can you help
You
me out?
done messed up, bro.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of like.
Bro to bro, I'm gonna help you right now.
Oh, thank you, man.
High five.
Appreciate
we got
that.
this.
Yeah, high five, bros. Yeah, and he like high fives you.
Mr.
All
Guard,
right,
do you have it?
who?
Oh, please. Private Richard.
Private
Who do I make it out to?
Yeah.
And I just
Make
start
it
writing, but like
out
really crudely.
to Sheila.
Sheila. Gotcha.
Yes.
I write Shula, and I go like common name. I just tear a page out of my notebook and hand it over.
Private Richard, I have a question for you.
Yeah, sure thing.
Do your friends call you Dick?
Oh, yeah, my close friends, absolutely.
Is it okay if I call you that?
Yeah, sure, whatever, bro.
Awesome, Private Dick.
Thank you.
Use.
While Private Dick is distracted with autographs and all that, I take that as an opportunity. Well, first I ask him, I say, which rooms are ours?
This one and the next two.
I say, okay, thanks. And I take that opportunity to walk away, and I'm going to go into the farthest room.
Okay.
So like the sixth
Floor,
one down.
yeah.
And I walk in and I start to detect magic in the room
Okay.
while they're doing that.
Let's see here. Okay, so as you detect magic in that room, 1 second.
Are there
here.
any bookcases?
We won't know until we enter the room, won't we? Let's see here. Do you detect anything magical? That is a great question. I am checking. You do. You sense a
Oh.
couple magical auras.
I approach wherever the auras are and I guess investigate.
So
Whatever. I'm not sure what would be necessary.
they're inside of the 6th room. Do you wish to enter said room?
Oh, I was already in the. Well, I guess I was standing like in the doorway.
Okay.
Like coning it into the room. So yes, I'm going into the room
Okay. So
to investigate.
as you enter the room, the magical auras you sensed are within a cabinet in the back corner of the room.
It's not a bookcase like cabinet, is it?
No, it is not a bookcase like cabinet.
It's a cabinet of books.
Totally
I
different.
open the cabinet.
And as you do, you see like a bag there.
Does it look
It looks full.
like something I'd recognize? Like a bag?
Yeah. I mean, it's just like someone's sack, like a backpack or something like that.
Okay. I
Poor Jesse.
touch the. Is it tied up like or something? I touch the edge of it to try to kind of like reveal it.
Okay.
But Katie, I touch the bag, and without picking it up out of it, I just try to like take the side of the bag and like reveal whatever's inside.
Excellent. So as you do that, I have one correction to make from previous things. So, Markt'ov, you said you were taking that bottle and you were putting in your bag of holding, right?
Correct.
You have not received back your bag of holding from when they took it from you.
Oh, interesting. That's right.
As a matter of fact, Shula, you have found his bag of holding. And as you open it, you look inside and you find all of Markt'ov's belongings.
Oh, I get super excited and I pick it up, walk out of the room, and I say, Markt'ov, look what I found for you.
Oh my goodness, it's my bag of holding. I thought I put a bottle of wine there, but apparently I just put it in my pocket.
Yeah.
Damnedest thing.
Here you go. And I toss it to him.
That special really altered your perception of reality.
Right?
Yeah, I grabbed the bag of holding and I put the bottle from my pocket into the bag of holding.
Excellent. Yeah. All right, cool. So yeah, your belongings, and in there you find like all of your equipment and stuff too. So
Awesome.
Like all my swords and crap.
yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh, they just shoved all my crap into the bag of holding and
yeah. I figured you'd find it there, you know? Yeah.
then okay.
Yeah.
I spent 4 minutes to put on my chainmail.
There is another bag there, by the way.
In the 6th room?
Yes.
Like next to his bag?
Yes, yeah, just sitting there. I don't believe you found any magical auras in it.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, you sensed a couple magical auras in it.
Okay, after I give Markt'ov his bag, I go back and do the same thing with that bag. Just kind of take the edge and
This
pull it
bag
down.
seems to be a standard backpack, and it has a couple of different things in it. Some potions. There seems to be some like arrows, like and stuff tucked in it.
Magical potions?
What's that?
Magical potions?
Yes, magical potions. Yeah. But you know, like obviously you're not really familiar with this bag.
Was someone else missing a bag? I wonder to myself.
You also know that they took all of Bo's belongings.
Oh, okay.
Kids need to give me my shit back.
I walk out again with him like, oh, look what I found. I got your bag too.
Sweet.
I toss it to her.
Did you also find my sword? It's like should be like around here somewhere, like 5 feet tall. You know,
It might be in this
sword
bag.
looking. No, this is. I don't think so. This is a normal bag.
There are several more like there's like a wardrobe in there as well.
Yeah, that might have been your room. I was just in there, you know, looking around and stuff, and
Not weird.
so you might have more stuff in there.
It's all good. My stuff's pretty neat. So I just like go into the room and just start looking around for like my armor and my weapons.
Yeah, sure. You know, you open up a couple of things and like you find a couple cupboards with like food in it, but you open up like a big wardrobe and in there is like you know, your sword, some armor, stuff like that. So yeah.
Go awesome, and
You
I just
find the
start
rest of your
slapping it
belongings.
on.
Yeah. So yeah, you found all your belongings there.
Just got to make sure I get the sword just right, otherwise it drags the ground.
So as you guys are all sorting that out, Richard comes up to Evie and he's like, "Hey, Evie, right?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, just wanted to ask you one more thing, if I could, while everyone's away.
Okay.
And with that, he grabs his sword and quickly unsheaths it. And we are going to end tonight's episode right there, actually.
Do you think the
so-
sword is any good?
Dude, yeah,
like,
seriously,
2
like the next
seconds.
episode, like, what do you think of this? Is this like a notch that I should be worried about?
Yeah. For like 2 seconds when you were like, hey, can I ask you a question real quick while everyone's away?
Yeah.
And I said yes. And you're like, and with that, and I was like, if he has it right there, like that would be brutal. That
Before
would
he even
be
asked.
hanging all week.
Let me
What's the
ask
question?
you a
Well, no.
question. Pulls out a hatchet.
So yeah, we're ending a little early tonight. I've got a really early day tomorrow, so I've got to be in the office at like 6 a.m. tomorrow. Actually, a little bit before that. So we're ending a little bit soon, so I can get a couple extra seconds of close eye. Shut eye is what they call it.
Close eye. Oh, that's what I'm calling it from now
Close
on.
eye, shut eye, whatever.
Go, put it on the
Need
list.
some close eye.
Close eye.
I need some close eye.
We all need close eye.
Going on the list.
Whatever.
That's amazing.
I don't care anymore.
I like that one.
Let's get some opinions and thoughts from tonight from everyone. Let's start with Luna since we left on you.
My opinion is that I need some close eye. And no, but honestly, tonight was a lot of fun. I know I was really quiet tonight. And that was just in part because Evie, it kind of goes back to the fact that like Evie is not a big city person, hence why Don't Stop Believing popped into my head earlier, because
She's just a small town girl.
Just a small town girl.
Yeah.
Living in a lonely world. So she like this whole like getting arrested thing is like, she was like, what is going on? The whole like just being in like a giant city, like I say this a lot, but you know, she's so out of her element in this place. For sure.
like, yeah,
like for sure.
3,000%. Yes.
Yes. So she really is just kind of like trying to take it all in, and so that's why she just really didn't have a lot to say tonight, because she was just kind of overwhelmed.
Yeah.
By everything that had been going on. So
she's handling it quite well. Better than
she
Bo.
is. The fact that she hasn't run away screaming yet.
Yeah, right, which Bo is very close to doing.
The adventure's like getting going, and like it's like I was like, okay,
Yeah, just go along with
everything's
it.
fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything works itself out, right?
It's like this was clearly Kate and Kayleon's will.
Totally. Totally. All right, well, thanks, Luna. Yeah, so let's continue with Katie over there. So yeah, thoughts on tonight?
No, pretty good. It's good that probably wrapped up for Bo pretty quick, and especially that she didn't have to undergo any fierce interrogation, because otherwise that probably wouldn't have ended well for her.
That was fun. I just loved watching your reaction to everything.
Yeah. And she's like got her stuff back, and she's like, all right, I got my stuff back. I've got an awesome quest. Things are about to get great, you know, so get a good night's rest and just kick ass.
True. Yeah, you have an objective now. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
This shit's about to kick off. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Let's talk to RemovedDisc. Hey, we had a lot to do with you tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. I had a lot of fun. I love RP. Love talking. I honestly really like trying to get. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups.
Oh, it's okay.
I love trying to get around the
Zone of
the
truth.
zone of truth. Yeah.
Do you know why I wanted your saliva?
No.
Oh yeah, what the heck, man? What was that about?
What
I don't know.
spell?
Is that
a
kind of target?
component?
It is a component of a spell.
Oh my god.
It is a component of a spell.
Fireball.
What spell you use?
It's called Curse of Truth. It is a permanent spell that will cause the victim to be unable to tell a lie, as per spell Zone of Truth,
Oh.
forever.
Oh damn.
Okay.
That's clever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Markt'ov doesn't want to give any of his personal belongings away,
Is
which
that
includes saliva, blood, hair, you know, all that stuff.
Right.
All
He,
that
he
stuff.
just wants to get it from others. I understand.
Exactly. Yeah. He's a collector, not a giver.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Totally. Yeah. Your motives are so clear.
It's right in his name. Markt'ov the collector.
The collector. I put it right under your name there. It's right there. Oh no, I had a ton of fun, and I liked your trying to talk around the Zone of Truth. That was fun.
It was good.
tried.
You did a good job with that.
Yeah. Good times.
As I have previously stated.
Yes. That is true. You did previously state that. let's say hi to MandaManda. Thoughts, feelings on tonight?
I was a little, Shula was a little put off by that follower of Serenray coming in. And I mean, I guess I think she was a little worried that he was going to do something worse. I don't think that Zone of Truth was really out of Serenray's wheelhouse. I think she's cool with that. But at first I thought he was going to do something really messed up. So
wow, gosh.
That's why she
It's
what?
like you were judging a book by its cover. Like you have something against books in general. Like, I don't know. I just
Like, what, I kept already doing that.
How long you
Damn
been
it.
sitting on that?
Oh my God.
Man,
Yes.
perfection.
That's exactly what I was doing.
excellent.
But I mean, I think that she's really relieved that Chrysidia now knows the truth and that they have kind of this like mission to go check out this person and clear Markt'ov's name, because Shula is thinking that there's a conspiracy going on, that somebody wants to blame us or specifically Markt'ov or something. And I think it's coming up above Chrysidia. I'm not blaming the queen, but I think that there's something going on here that it's a lot deeper. And I think whatever we can do to ensure that we're not the ones getting blamed for, you know, I mean, what's to say that they're not going to take it even further and start blaming us for the king's death? Like,
who knows?
This goes all the way to the top.
yeah. So I think she's like on massive paranoia right now, which is why she went into that room and was checking it, because the guard was like, I'm preparing the rooms, and she's going to check the other rooms too before we all go to bed. But
Fair.
she is on like a massive paranoia ledge right now.
Yeah.
Which is normal for her.
It's her normal state. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But overall, it was awesome, and thanks everyone to in the chat. I cannot
Thank
speak
everyone.
English right now.
Yeah.
Ever since you said you need some
Hard.
clothes eye, I can't like even think.
If there was ever an indication that I need, close eye, it's that.
But yeah, thank you to everybody in the chat for being here and for all the support and the follows and subs and bits and stuff. Thank you guys so much. It means a ton.
Absolutely, you guys are awesome. Let's go over to Katiemaechen's cat.
Yep. Well, this is Josie. She had a good time.
Hi, Josie.
Thought the role play was really good.
Excellent.
You know,
Thanks, Josie.
enjoyed all the. Oh, she's making even happy noises now.
Aw.
Yeah.
What about your thoughts and opinions? Do they mirror Josie's?
Yeah.
It's crazy how that works. I had a lot.
I thought it. Yeah, it was good.
Wait, didn't we already talk to you?
I was about to say. I think you already asked me.
All right, let's go over to MandaManda, who we missed. Yeah, I think that's the person.
Wait, what? Am I Katie? I'm so confused.
I just like bouncing past Yotts continuously. Anyway, Yotts, how's it going?
Oh,
Yeah.
right. That's going great. Thanks, fan.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this. This is a lot of fun.
Thank you for being
Appreciate it.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, I can't believe, like I was saying to you guys before we started, I can't believe it's already been a week. It's been crazy.
Goes fast.
Oh, really does. Yeah.
That reminds me about something. But I'll let you finish.
It's been
1 week since you looked at me. Got your head to the side and said I'm angry. Now we're DMCA. Damn it.
Oh, we did it again.
Damn you.
Every time. I know I'm like pitch perfect too.
Frickin' time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, man, that's it. I had fun as I always do. I really look forward to learning more about your guys' characters and this plot line. And surprisingly, I am instantly attached to this trumpet fellow.
Yeah.
So if you kill him, I will quit. So
do you remember last time you told me not to kill someone?
yeah.
Well, I mean, you never killed them.
I didn't, but I will threaten
Remember when I got art commissioned for the donkey and then it was killed in the next episode?
That was the best.
The old
so
campaign
sad.
for those who don't recall.
Commissioned
Poor
art
Really
of
funny.
5.
commissioned art
Well,
of
we
his
never got to
donkey
Jackson 5.
killed before he even got it finished.
Yeah. It
Oh,
was great.
So good. So good.
So then he just-
takes Jackson number 2.
That's just it.
Yeah,
He
I
changed-
just
he
scrawled
got-
the 2 on it.
Got touched with the artist. He was like, "Can you just have it say Jackson 2 instead?"
Yeah. Luckily, he wasn't done yet. But yeah, it was amazing.
Oh, so good.
I'll never forget that as long as I live. I'll always
Hilarious.
have Jackson 2.
We'll always have Jackson 2.
But that's it
We were
for me,
working our
man.
way up to the Jackson 5.
Oh, yes.
right.
Just have
We were
like
trying.
Osgar's mount end up being like a war donkey.
Oh, we'll
A
see.
war donkey.
I suspect.
Never know.
I suspect. Is there something we want to say about next week?
We're going to be
Nothing
here next
special
week.
happening next week. Yeah.
Thanksgiving week.
We won't be here next
Thanksgiving week. We will not be here next week.
Correct. Yes. So we will not be here next week for Thanksgiving week. Please, everyone, be safe. Enjoy your holidays and everything. But we will see you the following week again on Wednesday, and we will miss you all dearly. A tear will
And
be
if you're
shed.
going somewhere for the holiday and you're in need of a new mask, you should check out our merch store because
True.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can now
Masks now.
get masks with
Get
our
outta
logo
here.
on them.
Oh
Check
my
out
yeah.
that plug.
Yeah.
Plug.
That was a great
So,
plug right there.
Wasn't that good?
That
That was
Yeah.
good. That was real good.
If you guys aren't on our
Yay,
Discord,
segues.
come hang out with us there.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that way, next Wednesday, when you're like, oh man, the show's not on, you can just shoot us messages. And
Yeah.
well, you can do
Yeah.
that any day. But
And-
like, just
Exactly.
And we
yeah,
usually
share
do
your
a quick-
Thanksgivings and things you're thankful for with
Yes.
us.
Thanks, you're thankful for.
Thankful.
Even if
So
you're
this
not
is
in the
the-
US,
the-
you can still share it in our Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
yeah.
Canadian, so mine already happened. But
That's true.
That's okay. We all shared in your Thanksgiving too. We were like, Canadian Thanksgiving, let's all party.
Yay.
Yeah,
Yay.
they just had like a boatload of poutine and Tim Hortons, so it's fine.
oh, well, that's breakfast every morning.
What was I gonna say? So yeah, usually after the show we do a quick chat on our Discord, talk about pros, cons, things you like, things you didn't like on the show. It's your time to chirp in there and let us know what you think. And I unfortunately will not be there today. I again am going to get close eye, and but I'm sure several of our other cast members will be there. And anything else? Markt'ov will be there.
Yeah, I'll
So,
show up to any damn thing.
there you go.
Yeah, come hang out, guys.
Boom. Done. 3 of them. Boom. So
I'll be there.
Excellent. 4. Boom.
Amanda's gonna go get close eye.
Okay. There we go. Excellent. All
Something
right.
like that.
So with that, I believe we'll kick it off to a raid, and I believe I know who the raid target is, but I'll let you guys say it.
Turtles and
Turtles
chill.
and chill.
There we
Turtles and
go.
Chill? Okay.
Turtles and Chill. So we're gonna go ahead and say hi to Turtles and Chill. One, they're an awesome channel. They've got turtles and you chill out. There's some nice music playing, and they've got actual live video cams of turtles and fish swimming around in tanks. Who doesn't love that? Super relaxing. Not to mention the people who own the channel and run it all and take care of everything are super awesome people. So please say hello, show some love, and we are gonna head off there starting right meow. We'll see you guys.
Wait, let me get the
Go ahead.
what's the command? Oh, there we go.
Hold on.
Go
The
ahead.
sub
We have one. We
Yes.
have one. Hold on.
We have a
Luna made
command.
this.
What it is.
Quickly.
I gotta remember what it is. Hold on. One
Let's
second.
raid.
it's subraid. Subraid.
Subreddit.
No, it's
Pro streams,
I
by
don't
the
know,
way.
my browser's lagging. I got the non-subraid command.
You guys are
Good enough.
hilarious. I love it.
I swear we organized this ahead of time. I swear.
we totally did. You
Anyway,
can totally
guys.
tell.
I'm gonna end it for tonight. We will see you all soon. Say hello and spread the love. Take care.
See ya.
Y'all.